doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been whacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers.
Lollygaggers.
Diamond dogs have struck again.
You're afraid.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week.
We made it. We made it, guys.
We made it.
We're still number 3 on the censored list.
Look at us. It's a 3-man show tonight. It's like Local H down here.
Yeah.
It's Ed and Willie and myself. So let's start off every week like we start with, how was your past week? And we'll start with Ed.
Oh, man. It was a weird day yesterday for Easter. You know, I spent the afternoon with my atheist family celebrating the anniversary of the resurrection of Jesus Christ by chasing rabbits around the yard trying to get their milk chocolate eggs. We didn't get any. Then we had ribs. They were good, too.
I like ribs.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you had Hassenpfeffer.
I saw a big one today in the yard. But earlier in the day, we hosted breakfast with my wife's religious family, and we celebrated Joe Biden's Transgender Day of Visibility by eating bacon and rooster eggs.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
You could say we were celebrating egg quality.
You set a toilet for that one.
I actually wrote that as I was driving. I had to keep writing stuff.
Number 2 on the essential list. We're moving on.
You know, it's cool, though. We had Amber made an elote bake. You know how you make those egg bakes?
That. It looked
It's
good.
like with sausage. There's no recipe anywhere online. We couldn't find anybody that's ever made one. So she took a couple of recipes, and then we put elote in it.
Pretty good.
Freaking phenomenal.
Good.
Yeah, it came out great.
Did you have corn in your poop?
We're going to find out when I get home.
In the bathroom here?
I just had some more when I left.
Nice.
Hey, Willie, how was your creaster?
Creaster. Oh, yeah, Creaster. Hey, we won our match last Thursday night, dart ball, so we were number 6 seed. And we're supposed to play at FEX, but they have 2 teams in the playoffs, so we get to play at the VFW.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop out Thursday. Yeah.
That's this Thursday?
Yeah, if
It's
I want to
Thursday.
stop out too, I think me and Tim are stopping out.
Oh, yeah, I'll stop out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need
text you
some
guys.
hecklers for against the other team.
Will you play?
And we're playing Jody Anderson.
Oh,
Last time I was at
easy
the
heckling.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets it. Last time I was at the VFW to watch dart ball, somebody went for a home run. Friend of the show.
Yeah, baby. What else? Easter, got to spend some time with the grandkids, chasing the little redheaded monster around for like basically 2 hours. That kid just...
So Molly still runs around?
Yeah.
Yep, she still does. And the other
That's
one...
weird. I called her the little monster for years.
But yeah, chased him around for a while. It was so funny. I gave him some chocolate pudding. I'm like, hey, you want some chocolate pudding? Give him a spoon. He puts it in his mouth. He pushes it out, grabs it with his hand, and wipes it on his coat.
Nice.
I'm
so
like,
he's part monkey.
I'm like, what's...
He's throwing against the
Start
wall.
throwing shit at me. I'm like, what the hell is that? And Molly's like, I don't think he likes, texture's a big thing with him or something.
That's awesome.
But it probably put his own poop in his mouth.
The man cow skipped the one, and the monkey went nuts. He calls like, my monkey, oh my God, it's attacking me.
Whatever happened to man cow?
He's still.
We could probably get him on the show. I don't think he's that busy.
Yeah, he might be. He might be bored. He could just put the number 1.
Oh, he would love this.
Yeah. He'd take us to a whole new level.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Anything else?
We'd have 5 guys watching us on Monday nights.
Yeah, we could have him do Cowboy Dick.
No, nothing. No, I'm good.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
You haven't been in another country or Vegas in the last week?
No, stayed home. I did go to Wadsworth, kind of like another country.
I'm guessing you went to the shanty
On Saturday night.
Yeah, what'd you have?
I had the Dover sole stuffed with crab.
Ooh, that
with a
sounds
lemon
good.
hollandaise sauce.
That sounds
And
good.
the only critique is there was probably too much hollandaise on it, which sounds crazy to say.
Because that's that thing.
Yeah, I guess. But it was very good. I mean, the lemon hollandaise I would actually eat on like Eggs Benedict. It had that little tartness to it. Yeah. It was pretty tasty. It was pretty good.
Did you get the crab wontons?
Goat cheese.
Or goat cheese?
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
Of course. Yeah, I
Those
got
are
goat cheese
phenomenal.
wontons, and we got calamari, which is very good.
Oh yeah, the calamari's great there.
And my wife and my daughter had fillets. They liked them. My sister had a fillet. My mom had a shank, a pork shank.
The pork shank,
very good.
It's very good there.
I tried it, and my dad had a bison fillet.
Oh,
tried
yeah?
it. It was very tasty.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And
Jace had chicken.
Jace had chicken parmesan, which chicken parmesan there is fabulous. It's incredible.
Everything's good there.
And then the one of the best things there is the Vesuvio potatoes.
Yep,
Like
I've had them.
Lemon Mojos almost. Yep. Yeah, they're tasty.
Yep,
very
I've had
good.
them.
Yeah. So
Did you have any drink there?
I had just a vodka 7. Vodka Diet 7 Up. So, and then Saturday went to dinner again because we had reservations, but we wanted to go with Jenny too before they left for their vacation. We went to Mason's. So nothing special.
Oh.
Saturday, a late Sunday.
Did you get a running back while you were there?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi was fine for me.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh,
I got Kareem Hunt. And who was the other guy that year? I don't know.
Ray Rice.
Derrick Henry. I think I got them all.
I only got 2 Masons jokes. That's one of them. And the other one is who's the guy that plays guitar? That's what is his name?
For who?
He's always there playing guitar at.
Matt Meyer.
Matt Myers, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna make a joke about him. He could draft with us.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there, anyways. Yeah.
So that was my week. My mom and dad are out of town this week, so I'm by myself. They left me home alone.
Oh, nice.
So the basement's all ours, guys.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, did she leave us any birthday cake?
No. Oh, yeah. My mom's birthday is today. Happy birthday to Josie.
Josie.
Let me think how old she is. She probably won't want me to tell you. Oh, she's born in 50, so 74.
I'm going to guess, 73, 74.
Yeah, so born in 50.
I think she's a couple years younger than my dad.
Yeah, so born in 50, so happy birthday to her today.
It's Clayton Parker's daughter.
Angela Parker, yeah.
Is she dunking yet?
She didn't play basketball no more.
I know. She's an awesome
She's
softball
hitting
player.
dingers.
Yeah.
I haven't got to see. Have you guys seen her play softball?
No.
At like
we're
high
planning on
school.
going this year.
Yeah, I want to go see her because she's going to end up somewhere pretty large.
Yeah. So, I think that's all. Nothing special this week. Nothing I can think of. Maybe something will come up. But let's start off. We don't start off too often this way. Let's start off with the beer tent.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good!
Seltzer's good! Seltzer's good!
Wow. Nice.
So change it up a little bit today. And I was walking through Woodman's, checking out what's behind the door number 1 and door number 2, and I found Eagle Park coolers.
I did it at that school we were working at not too long ago. Got in trouble.
I stopped at Woodman's and there was a Eagle Park cooler pack. It's got Ecto Cooler, Blue Raspberry Lemonade, Cabo Cooler, and a Tropical Punch. So I know you guys. Where did you guys have them for the first time, Scott?
Eagle Park.
Was that Eagle
No,
Park?
it was at the Milkman game.
Oh, yeah, it was at the Milkman in Franklin. You're right.
Because I asked for it, and I fell. Was it? Yeah, I never had an Eagle Park ever. I've had other stuff Eagle Park, but it wasn't. No, I think it was the Milkman game. I don't know now.
The seltzers, yeah.
Timmy was with us.
Yeah, it was Milkman.
It was the
Milkman,
Milkman game, yeah.
And you guys sucked down quite a few, didn't you?
Yeah, because we were in a rain delay.
Yep.
Okay.
We were just sitting there waiting.
And we got 2 free ones. We drank 2 free ones. We probably drank 8 more. Not 8. That's an exaggeration. We ain't drinking 8. Felt like it, though.
So these are brewed and canned in Muskego, Wisconsin. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times.
Basketball. I've been there.
Yeah.
Worked there many
and
times.
Soccer, actually.
So, but you guys are having the Ecto Coolers, and I'm having the Cabo Cooler.
Yeah, how's that one?
I'd say it's not bad at all. It's a malt beverage. with natural flavors and certified colors. Oh, you can have certified colors. And it contains the FD6C yellow number 5.
That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one that turns your brains to mush.
Yeah, made my wiener smaller. That's a thing.
But yeah, if you're in Woodman's or anywhere else that has Eagle Park.
What kind are you drinking again?
I'm doing the Cabo Cooler.
What's it flavor like again?
Kind of like
blue.
It's yellow, I think.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's blue. It's blue. It's right. It's blue. So it's like
If you've ever been to Cabo, that's what everything tastes like there.
Like blue.
Like blue.
Oh, look. Violet's making a special appearance tonight on the show.
She's replacing Bradley. She's been here more than he has.
Say hi.
Aw. She came down to watch women's basketball.
And sniff crotches.
Yep. She's a big fan.
Yeah.
My crotch is right for sniffing.
I worked hard today, and I went commando. So
tonight on the show, we're going to talk about our MLB preview, talk about who you think is going to finish where, and maybe some MVP talk, Rookie of the Year, and Kalen Clark just hit another bomb. And then we'll talk a little about the Final Four, men's, and then we'll do good, bad, and ugly. But we're going to start with that, like we started every week, with the good, bad, and the ugly.
Oh, yeah.
So let's start with that. And Ed, you can kick it off for us. You pick what you want to
I get to follow Ed. Wow.
Yeah. What do you want to start with, Ed?
Yeah, let me look real quick. I was planning on Timmy being here for some things he said he was going to do. I've got a couple goods, so I'm gonna start with. I'll do the goods. Minnesota Twins draft choice.
I'm sorry. This is the good. I'm sorry.
This is the good.
Okay, go ahead.
A Minnesota Twins draft choice. He's a minor leaguer. I don't know why they call him a draft choice. Bursts into action, saves a man's life from a massive house fire. So, these guys rent out, shit places pretty much. A couple guys get to, So they were Twins A-balls in Fort Myers. I've been there.
I've been to Fort Myers.
And the Red Sox are also there, too.
I've been to Fort Myers. Great area.
Yeah.
Great area.
Yeah, so he was he heard some noises coming from a neighbor's house, like loud noise. He looked out, and the house was on fire, and he ran in, and there was an old guy, and him and another guy helped him out. Got him out of the house, and
saved a life.
Yeah.
Holy
Good
crap.
for, an athlete that's just kind of sitting around. And
how'd the fire get started, guys? Smoking in bed again?
I don't know. I think he was a very old man. I mean, it's in Fort Myers. So, yeah. His goal was just to help the guy out of the fire. He didn't know. Just ran in and did what, and this kid had probably, something to lose. He's a draft choice. Could have got injured,
Right.
So, good for him.
It's awesome.
Did I say his name?
Yeah, something Burson.
No, it's Travis Adams.
Oh, okay.
So
Travis Adams. Okay.
I couldn't remember if I said his name.
I don't think you did.
That's the important part.
Yeah, I don't think you did say his name. No, you said I don't remember.
I'm like CNN now.
Yeah. This is CNN.
That was used to be James Earl Jones, right?
Yeah.
And then we got rid of him and went all downhill from there.
What's
Actually,
that?
I still think it is his voice. Yeah, I think so, yeah. So, Willie, you're good.
My good is my Michigan Wolverines, the hockey.
Okay.
They're ranked number 10 in the nation, and they defeated the top seed in their region and beat number 4 Michigan State 5-2. And it was it's their third straight trip to the Frozen Four. And the victory also marked their 1800th in program history, and it's their 59th all-time win in the NCAA tournament.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Do we have a list of the Frozen Four teams?
Yes, it is Boston U,
Okay.
Boston College,
Jeez.
University of Denver, and Michigan.
So Minnesota didn't make
None
it?
of Minnesota's, but all these, like the last 3 teams there, I think Denver has won it in the last 5 or 6 years. Boston has, last year didn't Quinnipiac win it?
Somebody small,
Yeah, Quinnipiac won it. And then
Yeah, that's, yep.
there's been some small schools that won that.
Where is it held this year?
It's in St. Paul.
Oh.
Ah, that was nice. That
That'd
was
be
cool.
Joey's up there. Wonder if he'll go.
It was
Oh,
cool.
you gonna make a road trip up there and see him?
No.
No.
Maybe.
How far are we? If I'm in Chippewa Falls, I can't be that far.
No, you're probably about
Well, you're
3
going to be in
hours.
Chippewa Falls?
About 3 hours, probably.
This weekend.
Oh, no, it's not even that far.
Really?
It's less than 2 hours.
Is it really?
It's probably an hour and a half, yeah.
Wow. Road trip. Talk to Beasley. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably go with it.
There you go. This weekend?
Yeah.
God, I might go up this weekend too. I got a concert on Sunday, but
Who you seeing?
the Brit Floyd, the Pink Floyd cover band.
Nice.
It's right here at the Genesee, so it's something cool.
Yeah, cool.
That would be good to go to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this weekend. Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah. Week
Jeez.
after. Yeah.
Yeah. What about yours? You're good.
My good is what, for poker players, the old adage is a chip in the chair, and that's NC State. NC State has won 9 games in a row, and they could not lose one of those 9 games to be where they, because they won 5-0 in their tournament. They had 5 days in a row they played, and then they won 4 in a row now to be in the Final Four. It's a pretty cool story. I think it's a great story, actually. Just crazy to see a team that 9 in a row is a lot of games to win normal season, but to win it in this situation where every game is win or go home, and
yeah.
I give them tons of credit. So the NC State Wolfpack, correct, is my
And they haven't made the Final Four since '83.
Yeah, with
Valvano.
Yeah, Jimmy V. So it could be maybe another. And they were like, what were their ranking then? And what was it, like 6 or? It was big.
Yeah,
Back there, yeah, they were.
No, 6 or 8 maybe.
Yeah, I think they were, because who was the 10 seed? Was it Villanova?
Villanova was the
like
highest seed ever.
Yeah.
Win.
I think their big one was against Virginia.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Ralph Sampson, I believe.
Yeah.
It was one of the big ones.
They beat them in like the Final Four, and then they beat Houston when
Houston was stacked.
Yeah, they were good too. So
yeah, that team was stacked.
So yeah,
that's one of the great games of all time. That's the one where he throws it up and it comes
Derek
up
Whitberg,
short.
yeah.
And then he dunks it or lays it in like.
So yeah, that's my good. The NC State Wolfpack for making the Final Four, winning 9 in a row, where they could not lose one game. So that's incredible to me.
And the Frozen Four is April 11th through the 13th. Boo.
Oh, the next week. Okay.
It's
All
the
right,
following week.
we might be able to pull something there.
So Ed, you're bad or ugly?
I'm gonna go bad. Louis Gossett Jr., great actor. Mm-hmm. He died this week, so at 87, 88. I don't know why it says 87. Some of the great movies. One of my favorites, Iron Eagle.
Oh yeah,
great acting. I don't know, but he was in tons of stuff. I mean, I think he was
Officer and Gentleman.
Officer Gentleman.
Mayo.
Was he
Mayonnaise.
He was in Roots. He was in he was in a lot. He was in some westerns too. I read some interesting stuff. He started in Broadway way back in 1953 when he was 16 years old, and so he attended. I'm just going to read a little synopsis here. He attended New York University on a basketball and drama scholarship. Pretty strange bedfellows there, you know. He was acting on TV shows hosted by Ed Sullivan, Red Buttons, Merv Griffin, Jack Parr, Steve Allen. So he's a 20-year-old kid. Became friends with James Dean. Studied acting with Marilyn Monroe, Martin Landau, and Steve McQueen at an actor's studio. So this is back in the 50s. I mean, pretty amazing for his time to see a guy like
how well connected he was.
Yeah, I don't, wasn't the best time for black actors.
No,
it
wasn't,
this guy,
but, yeah.
I mean, he's hanging out with Sidney Poitier and Steve McQueen. I mean, just amazing.
Oh yeah,
good for him. I mean, great career.
I'll say, Iron Eagle. I always think
I know. I always.
that.
That's what I always say. But if you're listening to this recording right now, I went down over the med and something went wrong. It's so bad.
You're bad.
My bad.
Bad. Yeah.
My bad's really quick and easy here. I don't know if you watched that Marquette game. They're 4 for 31 shooting from the 3-point line against NC State. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not gonna
live
win
and
many-
die by it, right?
Yeah, that's the problem with these 3-pointers. I've noticed in a couple games. I mean, I don't know if anybody's gonna talk about the Illinois thing or if they're.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they went 50 minutes without a point because these teams are just jacking up threes, and if you ain't hitting them, you're done.
Yeah,
You got no choice. I mean, there's no options. So, good point, Willie.
My bad is Jace reminded me about this today. Is the Dodgers grounds crew not knowing how to put a tarp out because it never rains in L.A.
Oh, really?
Took them actually a little longer than it should, and the Cardinals manager was upset of everything that happened, and there was an extra little longer delay. So they didn't know how to pull the tarp out because they never have rain during baseball season in Southern California.
Don't they have practice? It's practices.
It was the first delay of a game in I can't remember how many years in L.A. So the Dodgers just not.
Climate change, man. Come on, right?
Yeah. So that's my bad. Just a kind of a funny bad. Comical.
That is. I would have hey, you could have played the music to that. Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah.
Benny Hill?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like when they were putting a tarp on that game. This is. So
that's awesome.
That was Ed, you're ugly.
I got a few of them. Who's the guy that was car racing? Rasheed Rice.
Yep.
Not good.
No.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
But now he's cooperating, guys. He has no.
I mean, we just had Henry Ruggs kill somebody. I mean, when you see those cars come across, they're like a blur, and then they're just hitting cars. And was it the other guy, the guy from Georgia too? He killed somebody, car racing.
Yeah, a guy in a car he was racing. Someone got
killed.
Oh, the
Carter, yeah.
So when I was driving down to Florida a couple weeks ago, we were going through Atlanta, and we had two or three come by us, lights off. It was in the dark. We could see them coming. You could hear them coming.
Right.
And they came by. They were doing into the 100. I mean, we were probably doing 85, 90 in my truck because it was late at night.
Right.
And these cars come just
or
right by
I-75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just flying through, and I guess it's a big problem in Atlanta. And then we watched them up ahead, and they're probably about a half mile ahead of us, and they all went across 6 lanes because Atlanta's all lanes, and off the thing with the lights off.
Sounds like a daily occurrence, like they have on Sheridan Road, right?
Yeah, or Green Bay Road.
Yeah,
Sheridan or Green Bay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know what his punishment's going to be for this. I mean, nobody got hurt bad,
killed or hurt, so it might just end up being like speeding, reckless driving. There won't be.
I mean, he was so close to killing somebody and ending his career or in somebody else's life. I mean, it was close.
Yeah. So got lucky, I guess, if you can say that. I mean, the NFL, with how they're so scattered what they do, this has to be. If it gets, reckless driving and speeding, anybody can get that, I guess. But once again, they need to step up somebody if it's not the Chiefs organization or. I mean,
if you get
give them a 4-game suspension.
Yeah, if you get a DUI, isn't it a suspension pretty much?
I guess it depends on what happens with DUI.
And I mean, this seems to me. I mean, this is way more dangerous than a DUI because some DUIs obviously they're guys riding in the wrong lanes and shit, driving through front yards. But your typical DUI is some guy, hitting a parked car or something.
Yeah.
This is somebody flying through traffic at 150 miles an hour. It's nuts, man.
It's a sports car. He doesn't even know how to drive it.
Well, that's the problem.
What the hell is gas pedal at here? Oh, there it is.
Guy's got all this money to buy these sports cars. And I think he was in a Corvette, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then the Lamborghini was somebody else, which...
Probably.
So it's probably somebody
racing.
Somebody else got to have some money. So if they got a Lambo,
they're racing each other, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, Willie,
what?
Use up.
Are we talking about something here?
I think we're on ugly.
Ugly. Yeah. Did anybody watch the Dodger Cardinal game last night?
No.
So I'll come from behind.
No. Yeah, that part. But one of their big things that ESPN's trying to do to make the game more. Interesting to the younger crowd is they put a mic on a guy.
Oh, yeah.
So they put a mic on Kiki Hernandez.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys...
I turned it on during that, actually.
Yeah, I was watching them like, what the heck? So I had to look up the article on it. But anyways, they were talking to him, and he goes, hey, hold on, I got to turn my pitch comm up.
Yeah, you could hear it. You can hear a pitch count. You can hear pitch calls.
Yes, change up.
He can in the outfield?
In third base.
Third base?
Yeah.
So they get to hear it, too, if they want, which helps you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So all the players...
Because we used to try to peek in, especially at third base, because a lot of times the catcher and the batter's kind of in front of you, is you'd kind of try and take a peek because he's throwing an off-speed pitch, you want to know it's coming down your goddamn throat.
Exactly.
So you weren't supposed to hear that?
No, you weren't supposed to hear it. He goes, I got to turn it up, and you could just hear it go, change up.
Yeah, change up.
Change up.
And you can see the pitcher would look, he'd call a pitch, like it said, four seam. Change up. All the pitcher wanted to do was throw a change up. He threw a change up almost every time.
Well, Hernandez
He's
said,
going to kill him down there.
Kiki said to him, he's like, hey, can you guys hear that? The Rabbit answered, he goes, I think they said fastball away, which it was. The next pitch from Gavin Stone was a 90 or 95 four-seam fastball, and then it kept going on with change-up.
That's
like
awesome.
For 2 or 3. So I don't think they're going to do that anymore. They're going to say, hey, turn down your pitch comm.
Well, on Friday, on the opening night, the catcher for the Rangers was talking. Because Jay said it was kind of weird, the catcher actually talking during the game. I get players in the field with stuff, but the catcher, he's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Be interviewed as he plays, plus call pitches, plus, I mean, it's a lot going on for a catcher. It was weird. But Jay said, yeah, but you couldn't hear his pitch comm, obviously, and he has a pitch comm. Well, he's the one hitting the pitch comm, so it doesn't matter. He knows what he's saying.
Is that what he does? He hits it?
There's a button on his sleeve, right? Pitch comm is like a thing. He can hit it and send it to him, yeah.
So he's hitting that
And they got
and
speakers
calling
in
with
their
his
hats.
finger, or is he just using pitch
No,
comm?
just hits the button, hits whatever, and it says curveball in the pitcher's ear, and he throws it. And
I
he
did
shakes
not
it out.
know that.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Well, I knew it, but that night kind of weird. It sounded like a robot.
It did,
Like it's
yeah.
change up. You would just say it's
Yeah. Awesome.
It'd be cool for that. Change up, motherfucker.
Or it could be Baby Stewie.
Yeah. Different voices. Would be great. Boy band. Change up. That'd be great.
What does he MAGA get? You know,
Outside.
oh, shoot! Hi!
Oh, that's
I think that's racist, but there's no translators left, so nobody knows what I'm saying.
My ugly is the Cubs series starts. I know they won today. The Cubs opening series. I know it's early, but I just kind of a lot like we texted back and forth. They did win 2 in a row now, but like they carried over from last year. The team looked the same as their slump from last year. Pitching wasn't great. Hitting was okay. But the thing the Cubs did different from last year in their first 2 games, and they did better the last 2 games because they won them. Not a lot of bats on balls. A lot of bad swings and stuff, which they didn't do last year, which was huge with them. But
today they hit a bunch of fly balls. They didn't go anywhere.
Well, because that win was this howling.
Well, Bellinger, I thought Bellinger should have homered.
So did I. Yeah. He crushed it.
He thought he did too, and it went
it was 40 feet short.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
No.
And the only reason
you could see him start you could see he was confident coming out of the box, and I'm waiting for the outfielder to start running, and he's like standing there.
And the only reason they won today because they had a Little League outfield or play in left field.
Yeah,
Little League home run.
Nolan Jones. Yeah, Nolan Jones.
I'm going to attack on your ugly for the Cubs is Christopher Morel is
terrible.
Awful. He's got 2. He got another error today.
Yeah, the line drive.
The line drive he dropped yesterday. They gave him a hit on it. I was a third baseman in high school. If I'd have dropped that in high school, I would have probably got pulled from the SPD. We'd have got pulled from the game for dropping. That's like a throw.
He did get pulled in the game.
No, it was defensive replacement.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
defense sucks.
But they do that with most games.
It's
we were
smart.
talking about this. It's 8th or 9th inning. They'll pull him when they got a lead, and they'll take him.
What they should be doing is moving him to first base.
Yeah, well, they should just put him back in the outfield.
Or in the outfield.
Let Bellinger have a day off here.
No, I need a couple more starts, and he's eligible in fantasy because I draft him as an outfielder way back. Yeah. He gets third base eligibility. He's probably a top 5 or 6 third baseman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he hits the he hit the crap out of the ball again today.
Yeah, he hits it hard. I mean, he's not like over. He's got a little bias in him, but he's not. He's not like Baez.
Not that bad.
No.
That Little League home run we were watching.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was. There were 2 sliders that were right on the outside edge. It was a 2-2 count. Baez would have swung at both of them.
Yeah,
like they were close enough that Baez would have swung at
These
him.
guys have unbelievable eyes now. You watch. Even Ben Brown got hammered for 7 runs. He was painting the black on that. He made 1 mistake, and that was the home run. But Morel dropped a line drive. Swanson booted a ball. There was another misplayed something. Ump missed 1 call on him, which would have got him out of got him out of a jam.
The Rockies outfielder missed a ball.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
The thing so far this year, I've watched a handful of innings in baseball this year, and the umpires have been very inconsistent.
I agree.
There's been a couple balls like for and against the Cubs, not just one way. And a couple games I've seen like balls in the strike zone called balls, like not like on the edge, like in the zone. like in the zone.
Like Maddox would have had 12 inches on either side of that.
Yeah, it was crazy. So
Yeah.
it was So hopefully it's early in the year for them too. Umpires are getting back to it, and just some of the stuff they call strikes. Some stuff it's just it's not terrible, but it's not.
No, I was watching today, and it's hard to tell if that box is really lined up correctly too. It seems small to me.
Yeah.
Today on the Cubs game, now that I got Marquee Network because it's an app, I like it.
Oh boy, are you excited?
Yeah, I actually like it. But I saw 2 pitches that were high, probably about 3 inches high, and they got both called strikes. I'm thinking that's the box.
If you're looking at it, it's right at the Cubs logo.
I know it's right, probably the bottom of the letters.
Yeah.
So
that's a strike.
I want them to bring the challenge strike next year. They started in spring training this year.
No.
But I don't think it'll ever happen because the umping unions.
It's just too much. I mean, those umps are very good compared to when we were younger. Dude, even in high school, I got called out on a ball that hit in front of the plate. On a strike, I struck out twice my senior year. One of them hit in front of the plate and got called out. And then the coach is like yelling at me for like complaining. I'm like, are you fucking joking? That ball, and the kid threw hard too.
Who was the ump? You got to remember his name.
It wasn't Newport.
It wasn't Newport.
No,
Okay.
no, Newport. I would have.
Hey, those guys go with.
I'd have took his pistachios away from him.
those guys earn their keep at their hardworking day job just to mess with you dumb high schoolers.
Oh my god,
they want to go home.
I still remember that was the worst call I've ever had when I was batting. I watched it hit in front of the plate.
Did the ump get dirt in his eye from that?
I was like, dude, yeah, he probably got injured from a pebble flying up.
That's why he called it a strike.
And I actually think Mike Molinaro was catching that because it was against Bradford of all games, yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. Everything seems a lot. The bullpens are just getting destroyed.
Yep.
Because they're coming in the 4th and 5th, and they're just getting
problem.
destroyed.
Yeah, it's today. It was nice to see Imanaga.
That guy
go some length here.
He looked good. I watched a couple innings.
He was fast. He's very fast on the mound too. Like pitching wise, like he
misses
gets
bats.
The ball, boom, go.
Yeah, that's a good thing. When you're a pitcher, you miss bats. That's the only thing.
And he likes the cold weather.
Yeah,
he was talking about
no sleeves today.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure in a dugout he wore a coat, but he had no sleeves out there. Had a tank top underneath because he had a tank top and a long.
Yeah,
he's just out there just firing, and he looked like. And I liked. You know what I like about him? A lot of the foreign pitchers, like Asian ones, they really don't show a lot of emotion. They're kind of.
He did.
Oh my
He
god,
was
I
fired.
loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I did too.
The last strikeout he had, he was like.
He's not some Brano, being a psychopath.
Darvish is a great pitcher, but Darvish goes about.
He's very controlled. Yeah.
It's respect for them, but he's like I kind of like the feel I got from him. And it's only one game. He go lose 10 in a row. Now I know this. I'm not hyping his pitching, but I just like his attitude a little bit. He fired.
I think he's legit.
You love him for today.
From what
he
I've
did
seen.
today.
Yeah, you gotta like him. Today we'll give him. He'll be another good for me today.
I don't know. I saw him in spring training a couple times. He threw in that one. What's that? That Asian tournament or whatever they had over there. The baseball.
Oh,
Yeah, what was that? He threw in that
World Baseball Classic.
The Classic. Yeah. He pitched excellent in that. He looks pretty solid.
Well, you want to talk about baseball?
Why not? We're already started.
I got a surprise.
You want to talk about baseball?
Got an interview?
It's time for Hot Stove Hop. Hot Stove Hop. Hot Stove Hop. It's time. Can you hear us, Hop?
Shit.
Can we hear you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Love it.
What's up, Hopper?
What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you good.
Unfortunately, yes.
That's the second best intro besides birthdays of the week.
Yeah. I don't know. Jeopardy was good too.
Yeah.
This is Ed's Jeopardy. They're all pretty good.
Yeah, we had a lot of post production.
Seamless
work
editing.
here.
Seamless editing with all this stuff, guys. Just so you know. So let's talk about. We got Hop on tonight. Talk a little baseball. Our baseball preview. Kind of go division winners and kind of talk about early season. And baseball, like we talk all the time. It's not like football or even football is different now. The first 5 games don't really mean it, but baseball is the craziest sport because the first month of the year means nothing for the last month of the year. But we'll try to do our best and pick what we can here. Hop, how you been? Haven't talked to you in a while here. Good. We got Willie and Ed here. I'm sure you know. They're here with me.
I was watching earlier. Yeah.
Ed, Ed, but Hop, what are you drinking?
Don't worry about it.
Why?
So let's start out. Let's dig into it, and let's start out with making our picks for divisions first. We can get deeper in a minute, but let's start out with the American League. Well, American League. And let's start with the American League East. Ed's going to be our secretary tonight.
Yeah, I'll write these down here.
So let's pick. It is division winners and 2 wild cards, correct? Hap, was that how it goes? We were talking earlier.
Yeah, how does it go?
Or 2 wild cards or 3 wild cards?
I think it's 3 wild.
Oh, it is wild cards. Yeah,
wild
3.
Cards. Yeah, because they played a dumb 1 or 2. Oh, they played 3-game series now though. They got the 3 games at least. So let's go with the American League East. And let's start with Hop. You're the guest, so you start. Who you like in the American League? We'll start with the division winners first, then we'll throw our 3 wild cards after. So who do you like in the American League East? Then Hop.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Got Tampa. How about you, Willie?
I'm going with the O's.
Okay. And how about you?
The what?
Orioles.
Orioles.
Jeez, can you say it in English?
Oreos.
I'm going to go with the Orioles as well. That team's young and stacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Orioles also. Yeah, they're just young and they've got some good all around. I think, and they should get Bradish back hopefully here soon.
And you know who's going to win that division? The Rays, because this is the first time in 3 years I haven't picked them to win that division.
So let's go with the American League. Let me get here. Central.
The
Norris. The Central Hops division. Well, let's start with Hop again. Who do you like in the Central Hop?
Twins.
Like Twins, okay. Division leader Tigers 3-0.
3-0, I know, but it's hard to even say the Twins after the thrashing they took yesterday.
Well, the Tigers just got done playing the Birmingham Barons, so
that's true.
Jordan got 3 hits this week.
Yeah, Jordan had a couple hits, and he's 60. So who do you like?
Actually, I hate to say this, but I'm going to go with the Twins also.
Twins, okay.
Yeah, the Tigers aren't quite there yet.
Twins for sure.
I'm going to go with the. This is a tough one because this division's so up and down. No, unfortunately, I picked them 3 years in a row, and I can't. I'm not going to buy that elixir again. I'm going to go with the Cleveland Indians to win the division.
Guardians. The White Sox signed Clevenger today.
Oh, the Guardians. I'm sorry.
Oh, the White Sox did?
Yeah, they sure did.
Can I change my thing? I'm going to take the Twins.
Jace, who do you like in the Central?
Twins.
How about in the NL East? Or AL East? Yankees, Orioles, Blue Jays.
Orioles. Nobody's out. Nobody's, yeah.
Okay, and then the West. Let's do the West now. We got Texas, Seattle, LA, Oakland, Houston, and we'll start out with Hop again.
That's a tough one. I like the Mariners.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact about the Rangers, and didn't know this until last night watching, or this week and watching the series. You know that they are probably the first team ever. I think they were the first team ever. They had more blown saves than saves last year.
Well, Leclerc's already blown 2 this year. Or not blown them, but he's falling apart.
Yeah. So, Willie, who do you like in that division? Just a fun fact I heard, and it was interesting. Very interesting.
They're a very good team at home and pretty bad on the road.
Yeah. Who do you like, Ed? I mean, Willie, sorry. It's a tough one.
I know. It's I'm going to go with the Astros, even though I think they're even more vulnerable than they've been in a long time. Yeah. But they've had some decent pickups, you know. So, I mean, haters not going to hurt them.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's early, you know.
Yeah.
Well, they got 3 big guys in that bullpen now.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm going to go Mariners. I think they take the leap. I think Texas has a few setbacks, but I think Houston has a huge setback with their new coach. He just seems shaky to start the season.
Okay.
And shaky.
He's shaky.
He's shaky.
He's the slim shaky.
Who do you like in the division?
Astros. I love the Mariners, though. That pitching staff is so deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In baseball, it's so hard to do stuff twice in baseball, so I'm going to go with the Rangers. I just think that lineup's going to be enough to carry into the season, and I think that lineup is there. It's a good.
You're not going to like my playoff picks then.
Wyatt Langford already making his impression.
Yeah, I like their lineup. It's a solid lineup. They're pitching, but their lineup's pretty solid. In regular season, you can get by. You can get through regular season in baseball being a softball team for a while. I think so.
I mean, they can get Scherzer back for half the year.
Yeah, and and that'll help. Obviously, help him if he's 80% Scherzer. That helps. So, okay. So
when is DeGrom supposed to come back?
July.
Never.
Yeah.
Scherzer's June. DeGrom, I think, is July.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I think about like that. I guess if Texas makes it that far, they get those 2 back.
Yeah. Well, I would bank on Max before. I'm gonna say Max instead. It's too hard to say Scherzer.
I see Max doing what Clemens used to do.
Yeah, I
where
agree.
you pitch half the year and be healthy.
Stretch himself out and be ready to go for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Hop, who are your wild cards in the American League? You have 3 of them. So who do you like in the American League?
Orioles.
Okay.
Astros. And Blue Jays.
Okay. Willie.
I'm gonna say. I don't know.
Chase, who do you like?
Which division are we on?
The American League, 3 wild cards.
3 wild cards.
Can't pick the teams, obviously. You pick to win it, obviously.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Texas. Oh. Yankees and White Sox.
White Sox.
White Sox.
I think they could sneak in there at the end.
They ain't sneaking up. What? They might sneak up on the A's.
for best for
drink today.
We gave him ectoplasm.
He was at Wrigley. He must have been sniffing fertilizers this afternoon.
At the end of the year, we get to pick who the best AAA team in the MLB is. White Sox or
You're going to pick the White Sox, really?
Yeah, I think they have a good lineup. It's just
It's a weak division. I mean,
Go ahead. Ed, just move on. Ed, move on, please.
I'm going to go Blue Jays.
Goes, oh, Lord.
Blue Jays, Mariners, Rays.
And I'm going to go with the Mariners. Because I picked Texas, correct? Yeah. And then I'm going to go with... Did I pick Minnesota?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I picked
you
Cleveland.
picked Indians.
No, you picked
Or
the Indians.
Guardians.
You picked the
I'm
Indians.
going to pick Minnesota then, and I'm going to pick the Yankees. So I'm going to pick one from each division going to the playoffs. 2 from each division from the playoffs.
Okay.
Even split. That's how it works, but what the hell?
Right.
So let's go to the NL. And the NL, we got... Yes.
You going to have Willie pick his wild
Yeah,
card?
Sorry, Willie. Sorry.
I'm gonna go with Rays, Mariners,
It's like
Blue
the
Jays,
Brooklyn Dodgers, the
Seattle Pilots,
and the Milwaukee Braves.
And,
God damn it, they'll
the,
do one of these years.
Did you say the Mariners?
Sorry, Willie.
Yeah, Mariners,
Blue Jays,
Rays.
Nice.
Fun
So
fact.
only 2 of us even have the Rangers, the world champions, making the playoffs. 2 out of 5.
What'd you say? What were you going to say, Hop?
Today was the day that the Pilots moved to Milwaukee.
Oh, fun fact. I liked it. Nice.
I would have worn my Pilots jersey today.
I think
Willie was one of the movers.
The Pilots traded Lou Piniella to Kansas City. What was it? Or something like that for like 2 draft picks. They didn't even know who he was. So yeah.
So the NL. Let's do the NL East. Let's start with Willie. Let Hop go later in the lineup.
Are we starting?
Yeah, go with the American League or National League East. I'm sorry.
East. I'm gonna go with the Braves.
It's
too easy.
I mean, it sounds like it, but it's crazy that.
Got to go with the Fighting Phils.
Oh, okay,
Like
nice.
'em.
I do like the Phillies, too. It's a good team.
You like them? You like them to win it?
No, I like the Braves by far. But I mean, it's a good team.
You know, if I had to pick a lock, if I had to pick a lock to win a division, I'm gonna pick the Braves. I think this year.
I don't
That's
think
one of
there's
my
a-
most confident picks I'd have.
I don't
to
even
make.
think there's a team
Dodgers.
in Major League Baseball close to the Braves.
So
right
now that I said that, they're not gonna win it. So
I know.
Don't pick the Braves. So I got the Braves too. How about you, Hop?
Braves.
I guess I forgot about the Dodgers too. But I don't like them. 'Cause
No.
They bought a team. The Braves at least built a team.
They bet on a team.
They built a team.
Yeah, they bought a team.
Let's do the
whatever.
NL Central. NL Central, Willie.
NL Central. I'm gonna go with the Cubs.
Cubs.
I hate to jump on the bandwagon, but man, that division's so weak. I think the Cubs can win it, even with their lack of pitching. I mean, they're going to miss Steele now. After seeing Imanaga throw today, though, I mean, Taillon's coming back in a few weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. They're probably
and
they could take a step back though.
Who do you like, Hop?
Brewers.
And
Say it louder. Say it loud and proud.
Brewers. I'm not a Brewers fan.
I'm gonna go with the Cubs. That's one of the shakier picks for me, but I'm just gonna say their lineup, and I think it all depends on what they're doing at the trade deadline. If they're got a chance to move ahead, they will go out and make moves. I believe they will.
I hope they're not in the same situation as last year, where it's we just killed Cincinnati and we just did this, and they go and do it, and then they win 1 or 2 series, and then they just fall apart.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I don't want to see.
They
happen.
were fine till last week, August. until last week of September. They were good.
They just need a third baseman.
They
right
struggled
now.
the last like 5 games, which is the wrong time to struggle.
They need a third baseman, and I think they need a bullpen. They need a third baseman and a go-to guy in the pen.
I don't know if you heard us talk before about this, Hop, but Morel is god awful at third base. He is so bad.
But what team doesn't really need a third baseman?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
great for
third base. Is terrible.
Yeah, my joke was, I'm like, I hope he gets like 2 or 3 more games in there so he's eligible for third base in fantasy because he hits the shit out of the ball, but he can't catch it.
I'm upset with the money some of these guys got. Hoskins, Chapman, and either Montgomery or Snell should be in Chicago right now. The Cubs are a joke with how they spend their money, trying to save money. I want to go a few bucks over the tax. When they own they own like 3 blocks in Chicago now. They own everything.
They own Wrigley Field, and they own a block and a half in each direction of the ballpark.
Yeah.
And they own Marquee.
So I mean, I get it. I'm kind of happy you're not trying to buy a title, but it's not really buying when you're filling spots you need. You're not kicking guys. I mean, even if they would have just got, let's just say this. I'm fine with just getting Chapman and a pitcher. Because Chapman was a nice, steadfast third baseman you could have. You can rely on him. And then you get another pitcher, and I think that would make him better.
Well, Chapman signed for
Do they bring
70.
Bellinger back,
They signed
though?
for nothing, these guys. Nothing.
And Montgomery was
Snell
1 year,
was-
26.
Snell was the most expensive, and he is not that much for a pitcher.
Snell, I think.
And I would have took Montgomery for that money.
Yeah, I would've took
But I have a
Montgomery.
feeling that's the Boris thing. Boris don't want his guys playing in Chicago. I'm surprised Bellinger. I think Bellinger told him he wanted to play in Chicago.
Bellinger. I think Bellinger is.
I have a feeling he told him he just said, I want to play there, so figure it out. Where all the other guys, he don't want guys playing in Chicago. After the Chris Bryant thing. But Boris is ringing baseball. We can talk about that later. Boris is ringing baseball. But so let's go with the NL South. I was going to say that's not what it's called.
West.
The West. Sorry, Willie. The West.
I'm gonna go with the Ohtani Dodgers.
Okay.
Dodgers.
I'm going to go with the Dodgers as well.
Oh, I'm going Dodgers.
I hate to do it, but yeah, it's hard not to pick the Dodgers. I guess I forgot about them. They're another team that would be hard. Well, here's the thing: if they don't win the division, Dave Roberts is fired before the last game ends.
Well, they haven't fired him yet, and he hasn't done shit in 10 years.
He won. Only reason he won the World Series he did is because
it's a Mickey Mouse World Series.
Thank you.
Plus they pulled
Snell, yeah.
Oh my God!
If Snell doesn't get pulled,
Tampa?
the Rays win
Yeah.
that. The Rays win that World Series.
Kevin Cash blew that.
Yeah, that was one of the worst managing. That was almost as bad as Madden, but Madden at least won.
And
got lucky and won.
Council was the other one that did that
it
too.
with, Council, Madden, and Cash all did the same shit, but Madden got lucky and won. That's the only difference. He got lucky. They shouldn't have won that last game. They should not have won.
Bullpen saved it, and John Lester coming and saved it.
Jason Hayward in the rain saved it.
His motivational speech. Yeah.
Yes, I'm getting a boner right now thinking about it.
He's hoping to
He
do
was
that.
worth all $500 million they paid him.
For one boner.
Whatever. So go ahead with your wild card picks, Willie, for the National League.
I'm gonna go with the Padres, the Phillies, and you gotta stick with the Diamondbacks.
Okay. Chase?
Braves.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Braves. I'm gonna go Reds.
Oh, I like that pick. I do.
You one more.
Diamondbacks.
You know, yeah, I drink the San Diego Kool-Aid every fucking year.
We got the San Diego. You got the San Diego Kool-Aid, and you got the giant
and the
Kool-Aid
White
this year
Sox
too.
And the White Sox Kool-Aid I drink every year the last 3
Oh,
years.
not anymore.
That's just poison this year.
Yeah, add your 3 picks.
Definitely the Phillies. Diamondbacks. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna be the guy. The Cardinals are gonna sneak in somehow. They always do.
Yeah, that's like betting. It's like roulette, red or black. There's a chance they might do
I know.
it. 50% chance.
I wanted to go Giants there, and it's like that the Cardinals are going to sneak in. They always do.
I know. I think Ollie
They might
Mormel's
sneak in
a
and win that-
moron.
Yeah.
Their coach, Ollie Mormel's a moron. I think he's a horrible
Yeah, but
coach.
there's magic.
And the division's terrible too. Not great.
Yeah, the division is bad.
Not great.
Well,
That's terrible, but it's not.
I can
it's
see.
okay.
I can see the Reds and Pirates possibly having a better season than the Cardinals. The Pirates.
Who do you like, Hop?
See
Phillies, Reds, Cubs.
Oh, okay. Ooh, 2 out of the Central. Wow, nice. I'm gonna go with Phillies. Obviously, I have to because you guys talked me into it. Not that I wouldn't have took them anyway. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna do the Padres. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Are you taking
again.
Tatis for MVP too?
No. And then I'm going to take I was debating, but I'm going to go with the Reds too. I'm going to go with the Reds also. I think unless they do what they usually do, they're in contention and trade all their guys away at the deadline. I mean,
Save money.
It never makes no sense.
But the Reds have too many young guys to do that.
Yeah, now they're all going to be under what do you call it? Have what's the word they use in baseball? Controlled. They're all controlled. Yeah, they're all controlled. Yeah. So they might make a run now.
They're building a good base to work from.
Yeah. So let's talk about MVP. Let's start with how about Cy Youngs? Cy Youngs for
Are you gonna you're gonna do World Series divisions?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Let's just do World Series.
Let's just do NLCS and ALCS.
Let's do pennant champions.
Who do you think will meet, and then who's going to win the World Series? So, Willie, you want to start first?
Yep, I'm going to do. It's going to be the Orioles over the Mariners, the Braves over the Dodgers, and I'm going to have the Orioles over Atlanta.
Nice.
Orioles beating Houston.
Okay.
And then Cubs can't make I think we're gonna have Phillies and Dodgers. Dodgers winning.
Okay.
Okay, wait a second here.
Yep.
Repeat that again.
Oh, hold on.
What'd you have, Jace? Orioles.
He doesn't remember.
Orioles over Astros.
Yep.
Dodgers over Phils.
And then Dodgers.
Yep. Dodgers over Phillies. Yep.
And how about you, Ed?
I'm going to go Mariners, Braves. Oh, that's final. So Mariners beating the Orioles and the Braves beating the Diamondbacks. So I got to read.
Yep. And then Hop, who do you like?
Orioles, Rays in the ALCS. And then Braves, Phillies in the NLCS.
And then who do you like in the World Series?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Braves. Can't have the same as Willie.
Yeah, you can.
Braves, Rays.
And the winner?
Braves.
Okay, I'm going to do the Yankees versus the Rangers.
Ooh.
Scores will be like 12-7, 15-10.
Softball scores.
Most entertaining ALCS ever. And I'm going to take the Yankees to go to the World Series. And then on the other side, I'll take the Braves versus the Cubs.
Oh.
Again? That hasn't worked out well for the Cubs in the past.
But I'm going to take the Braves to win that. And I'm going to take the Braves to win the World Series.
Yeah. I don't think many people are going to argue with that Braves team being the best team. I mean, somebody might say Dodgers.
Yeah.
I think that.
I just think they're too. I just think they're. You see these teams get in there. They just. I don't know. Will they? Yeah.
Dodgers have all the talent.
Yeah.
But the Braves are managed better.
Yeah. That's a key
For sure.
Too. That's a
For
huge
sure.
key.
And it's a steady team. It's a solid team all the way through. The Dodgers have fielding problems. They're moving guys all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Outfield
have you seen Max Muncy
infielders.
trying to field at third base?
Who's that?
Max Muncy.
Oh, yeah. Muncy at third. Lux couldn't play short, so they had to move him to second. Betts moves from center to short.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mess over there. They'll probably get it straightened out. They're deep.
They might be, to be honest, all the teams on that list, they might have the weakest infield of all of them. Yeah. Of all the teams that we're picking here.
Who plays first?
Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Which Freeman's good.
Freddie, Gavin, Mookie, and then a Mr.
I mean, not that Mookie.
They got two studs in that infield.
But their lineup will, for the maybe Air will make a game. That lineup will make up for that. That's a problem. That lineup's going to make up.
Well, their bats are going to keep them rolling.
No, the pitching's going to win with that Dodgers team.
With Buehler coming back.
Buehler's coming back in like probably 3 weeks. Dustin May will come back around the All-Star break, and who's the other guy?
Jesus, Bobby Miller looks good already.
Yeah, Bobby Miller looks great.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Where's Kershaw? Will be back.
Kershaw will be back in
No,
July,
there's another
July,
guy
right?
too.
I think Kershaw's doing a Clemens type thing.
Yeah,
he's
we
just gonna
talked about that before. Yeah.
So they're going to have like probably about 8 legit starters after the All-Star break.
Do they trade one?
Ed?
What's that, Hop?
Emmett Sheehan.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, Sheehan's out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, here's the other question. Say they're in the World Series. Does Shohei come in a closer role?
No,
because he can't.
He won't pitch all this
No,
year.
he can't.
Nope. He will not pitch.
You're gonna see. You know what you're gonna see? You're gonna see Kershaw or Dustin May.
You'll see one of those
in the
guys.
setup man role.
And I don't know about Dustin May because he doesn't throw hard enough. I mean, he's
Kershaw could be the next
I thought
Smokes.
Dustin May throws. I thought
he throws
it's
pretty
100.
hard.
He throws hard, but he's like a ground ball pitcher. He doesn't.
Could Kershaw become a Smoltz?
He's gonna become. I guarantee he's gonna be a relief pitcher.
And when you say
No,
Dustin
Kershaw-
May, it's Sideshow Bob, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, Hop?
Kershaw's going to start.
You think he's
Kershaw's
gonna-
going to start and just max him out and go 4 or 5 innings?
Where are they gonna
if
put
need
him?
to.
I mean, with Paxton's pitching there.
You can see Paxton move to the bullpen in the playoffs in a long-term role or setup
Because the
type.
problem with the playoffs,
Or
you only
just
need
not
4
make it.
pitchers.
Yeah.
If that,
Yeah.
it depends on how fast you get in and out.
And if
I
you
mean, look at the Cubs. They put
and if you're
Lester
gonna
in the bullpen for the last
you're gonna
2
have Bobby
games.
Miller, Bueller. You're gonna have who's the other one
Well, Sheehan will be back.
in May?
Yeah.
You're gonna have Bueller. You're gonna have
Dustin May threw out of the
They're gonna
bullpen.
have 6 pitchers.
May
bullpen
might
in
throw out of the
2020.
bullpen.
May throw the bullpen already, right?
Yeah, he did in 2020.
Yeah.
He came in and was just gas.
Yeah.
And who else are you going to trade for at the deadline?
He's been great the last couple of years when he's healthy, but he's not healthy all the time.
And who's their closer? Is it Gatterall?
Oh,
or
no.
no, is he
No,
starter?
Gratterall's not.
They got some other guy.
Evan Phillips.
Phillips, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
But they have a ton of depth in the bullpen,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that 3 or 4 of those guys might end up in the bullpen. It's going to be a tough team to beat later in the year.
You're going to see them trade for a bat this year, not pitching.
Yeah. Again, do you see a guy like a Dustin May or one of those younger guys going for a bat? You could.
Yeah, I mean,
God, they have so much. They just signed Will Smith, and they have Cartiera in the minors.
Yep.
And he's a top 100 prospect.
Well, that's even what the Michael Bush they traded to the Cubs because they had nowhere to put him on a 40-man.
Yeah, exactly.
They couldn't do anything with him.
They had to get rid of him.
Yeah, and the Cubs, they said, the Dodgers fleeced him. It's like they pretty much gave him away. They had nothing.
They had no choice.
Yeah, they
there's
had
a
no
situation in sports that happens. I mean, he's there.
It happened to the Cubs years ago when they had to get rid of
Cease.
Well, they had to get rid of Cease. They had to get rid of Eloy. They had to get rid of Glaber.
That's all worked out.
They had to.
Got a World Series out of all that crap.
Yeah, but they had no place to put him. I mean,
yeah, I agree. Totally, I agree.
Would it help him out now? Yeah. Well, we got a
Jameer
ring.
Candelario was in that group.
Who do you want on that team, though, Jace? Besides Cease.
Yeah, who do you want? Cap, do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, none of those guys. They have none. All those guys have not panned out except for and Cease even.
Torres is okay.
He's
okay.
He's
Torres
okay.
would be acceptable.
Candelario's okay.
Candelario I like, but he was there last year. He's just a bad.
He's a contact hitter. All he was.
They should have kept Castellanos.
You know
when
what?
They had him.
I will
They're
say
not-
that's Candelario.
But
He was an everyday
homegrown
third
guys.
baseman.
I
That's
get
the
it.
only thing about Candelario
Yeah.
that would help him out this year. He plays third every day.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wish they signed him back. Not for the bat, for
I
the
agree.
fielding position.
I'm starting to agree with Jace after watching Morel play third. No, they could have put me or Candelario at third, and it would have been an improvement.
Yeah, but you don't want Eloy back.
No,
The
Cubs
is serviceable.
The Cubs made. I'm going to be honest. The Cubs made almost all the right decisions except Schwarber. I mean, Cease was a throw-in with Eloy. I mean, they wanted us, and they got a starting pitcher for 3 years out of him.
Yeah,
a steady guy. He didn't pan out, but
I mean, even the Quintana trade wasn't.
That's
bad.
the one I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you got a starting pitcher it threw you, 30 games 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, he ate up innings at least.
And he was an opening day starter for the Mets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's.
So
they're kind of like the Twins do the same thing. They move on from those guys. I mean,
you have to pick the right time. You have to pick.
You
the
almost
right
have
time.
to, yeah. But the Cubs are kind of doing the same thing with their big talent, just letting it go.
Yeah, unless it's someone you need to hook on to. Like they extended Horner, correct? And
Yeah.
he got decent money, but nothing.
No, and
he got a 3 years for like 60, I thought, or something.
He did well.
It's smart. I mean,
Hap got the same thing. I think it was 3 or 4 years for 80 or
and Hat's
70.
been hitting the ball really well the first few days. So
Hop, what's up with your Twins though? Anything you see?
Yeah, we lost our best player. Bryce Lewis got hurt on the first day.
I know, isn't that crazy?
How long is he out for?
They're talking probably 2 months.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, and he's
then
been
we lost our fantasy third baseman.
Miguel Sano.
He's playing with the Angels.
I know he's back after a year.
A year in exile.
Yeah. What did he do?
I just
nobody.
He can't make contact.
Yeah, he was a big swing and miss guy.
Yeah, Twins will be fine. I mean, they have good depth. Their bullpen with a bunch of injured guys, and
the rotation's good. And
Yeah.
who's this Louis Varland? How's he looked?
that kid will be good. But he came out of the bullpen last year
Yeah.
because they had so much starting pitching depth.
Right.
He was blowing gas in the playoffs. He was phenomenal.
I think he's throwing tonight or tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, he's throwing tomorrow. We'll see him throw tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they play the Brewers tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll go to that game.
Yeah, we're going Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Better game. Peralta's throwing Wednesday, isn't he? Or is
No, it'll be the 5.
Oh shit!
Because I look unless they change it. I look.
No, I think you're. I think you're right.
Twins.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's not Corbin Burns.
No, we're gonna see like Steve Ray and Louis Verland. It's like, what the hell?
I heard Raleigh Fingers is coming out.
I'd be more
More
It'll be
entertaining.
fine. It'll be a good game.
No, it should be a
Jack
good
Morris versus Raleigh Fingers.
Hey, you get to see a giant new scoreboard. There you go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be awesome. The scoreboard's supposed to be huge. Huge.
Huge.
So
Giggity.
let's talk MVP. Let's start with Rookie of the Years. Let's do that. And NL and A. Is there just Rookie of the Year or is there Pitching Rookie of the Years too?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
just
rookie.
rookie.
Okay, so Rookie of the Year, both sides. Go ahead. Hop, start off with Rookie of the Year for American League.
Jackson Holiday.
Okay. Oh, Willie?
Go with Wyatt Langford with the Rangers.
Well, are we doing
American.
We're doing American and National.
Yeah, American League Rookie. Yep.
Okay.
Jace?
Oh, he's NL. Darn. I got to go White Langford then, too.
No question, Langford.
I don't know if Holiday's going to come up.
He will.
He'll be up.
He'll be up in 2. He has the Bryant rule. It'll be after 3-4 weeks.
Service rule?
Yep. I'm gonna go with Langford also. I'll pick Langford also. NL Rookie
Hey,
of the Year.
Let me throw a dark horse in here
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
for Willie.
Yep.
Colt Keith from the Tigers.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
there you
sure.
go. Nice.
Sure. And then what do you think Skeens from Pittsburgh?
That's National.
Wait till we get to the
Oh, that's right,
National
National.
League.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so National League.
Can't
Go
take
ahead.
him anywhere.
Rookie
Go
of
ahead,
the-
National League
National
now.
League. Hop. Rookie of the Year.
Oh, he just named it.
Oh, is
You
it? Is
like
that you going with
Skeens?
Paul?
Yeah, I like Skeens.
Who do you like?
I'm gonna go with Yamamoto,
Okay.
the Dodgers.
Paul Skeens, he threw 5 innings with 15 Ks the other day.
No, there's no
I mean,
question.
He's in AAA throwing 15
I don't know
Ks
if
in
he's
5 innings.
I don't know if he's gonna get enough innings, but
He's
in the
gonna-
majors.
He's gonna. He
In
might.
AAA did the other day.
Yeah, the first game in AAA hasn't pitched. I think he pitched a little bit in AA last year.
He went.
last
He
year.
was in. He was
Yeah,
in
he was-
single A, then right into AA within like a month.
Yeah, and he was just nobody could touch him the other day.
He pitched one game in AAA just to finish it out.
Yep.
And I think his girlfriend makes more money than he does.
She does. She makes way more.
Probably.
What's her name?
Olivia
Livy
Dunn.
Dunn.
Livy Dunn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, career.
Him and that porn mustache of his.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be a homer. I'm gonna go with the
name somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Skeens for sure.
I'm gonna go.
'Cause I drafted him in 2 leagues.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Cubs. Imanaga.
That's a good pick too.
He's gonna get chances and.
And who did you pick? The Dodgers got Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what other awards are there?
AL MVP and the Cy
Oh,
Young.
Cy Young. Let's do AL Cy Young Award winner. AL Cy Young. Hop. I'm sorry.
Oh, Pablo Lopez.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a homer pick. Jace, relax.
No, it's a good pick. No, I like that pick. I think he's gonna have a year.
Willie.
I'm gonna go with George Kirby.
Oh.
It's a good pick too.
Jace.
Got to go with the newest member of the Orioles staff, Corbin Burns, taking it over to the AL. I think.
I like that one.
Yeah. Yep. Ed?
I'm gonna go with the same thing. Corbin Burns.
I'm gonna go with Corbin Burns. It's gonna be a Spite Award. He's going to win it just in spite of the Brewers.
I like
for not
that.
giving an extra $200,000 a couple of years ago.
I know.
Well, and what, making him go to arbitration too?
Well, they
That's
made
what we're
him.
talking
Yeah,
about,
they
yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't. It's about 200. Well, it was some small.
It was like
It was a
200,000.
petty amount for baseball.
Yeah.
And he, okay, and they basically said you were the reason we didn't win in the playoffs, but I was the reason we got here, probably part of the reason. So whatever.
And they got nothing for him.
No. So Corbin Burns is my
I
pick
didn't
too.
think so.
No, they did not get anything for him.
How about NL Cy Young? Hop.
Zach Wheeler.
Okay. Willie, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go. You said I'm gonna go with Gallen. Zach Gallen.
And then Jace.
It's a dark horse, but Imanaga.
Oh wow.
You're not going to pick him for Rookie of the Year, but you're picking him for Cy Young?
Because they won't give him both.
Skeens is going to dominate.
Well, that's what I look at it as. I think. I mean, if
You never know with these
that's-
guys that come out of. He's 30 years old. He could be.
Yeah,
you don't know.
that's why it's like, yeah, we'll see. That's why it's a dark horse, kind of. I don't really have.
I'm
anyone
going to go
else.
with a dark horse too. I'm going to say Walker Buehler comes back and pitches great.
That was the other one I had in my mind. Yep.
I'm not going to go too off the reservation.
Well, wait. Well, say yours.
I'm going to go with Spencer Strider.
Yeah, that's.
I'll throw another one out there. Bobby Miller.
I mean, the NL has so many good pitchers
Yeah.
that Willie Zach Allen pick is great. Imanaga could win it, but they're so deep.
You probably pick 3 on the Dodgers staff, probably 2 on the Braves. You know, a couple Diamondbacks. You know,
I mean, hey, even Justin Steele.
Padres probably have 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Where's
you could
Snell
hire
at
me.
now? Giants?
Yeah, Giants. He's their only guy.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, he ain't going to win it again. He never wins 2 years in a row.
These 2 guys off the Reds.
Yeah, again,
That's
we don't
good,
know.
too.
The Reds are a wild card because you don't know what you're going to get out of those young guys.
Yeah.
You got Lodolo there too.
Yeah. He's still beat up a little bit, but
Yeah, he's coming back from injury, but so is Walker.
I mean, the Pirates you're going to look at by next year as having 2 guys. You're going to have Skeens and, was it James?
Jones,
yeah. Dude, they're both legit. And they'll trade them
Rick
both.
Rushell still there?
Who's that?
Rick Rushell still pitching for the Pirates?
Yeah. Candelaria.
Drabeck.
Oh, Drabeck, nice. What are we on? MVP?
MVP.
American League MVP.
American League MVP. Hop, go ahead.
Pass. Give me a minute.
Willie.
Adley Rutschman.
Whoo.
Oh, nice. Jace.
You got to give me a minute too.
That's a good pick as a catcher.
A catcher who is on base almost every game.
I'm going to go Gunnar Henderson.
I'm going contract year Juan Soto.
Yeah.
I'll go Judge.
In a good lineup too, obviously.
Judge.
As long as Judge stays healthy, it's a nice lineup.
Yeah, it gives him some protection too.
Julio Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody said Julio. That's good.
What do you think about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh,
That's another guy I was
nice pick,
thinking of.
I think the problem is he's going to be on the Royals and they're not going to win enough games.
That's
Probably right,
That's
yeah.
the one thing. Yep.
I think
he would have to do like Acuna did, where he hit
Yeah.
40 home runs and stole 70 bases.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So, Willie, who do you like for the NL MVP?
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Austin Riley.
Okay. Jace?
Cody Bellinger. Morel.
You're not going with Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
You're picking Bellinger?
Yep.
No
Okay.
way.
Okay.
You're crazy.
I picked the White Sox to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Like I said, you're crazy.
How about you, Ed?
He must have had a hamburger.
I'm going to go with
tonight.
This is what's bad. This is why I think that Braves team's going to dominate. I'm going to go with Matt Olson.
Oh.
Okay.
He's been on fire.
Then El Fuego.
And he finished the year hot last year, and he's been hot already this year.
How about you, Hop?
They're hot. They're sexy.
Acuna.
Yeah, and then that's the other one they got.
I'm going to go with Mookie Betts.
He's already has
like
7
that
home
pick, too.
runs.
But that's. I
Does
think
he really?
6 or 7.
Yeah.
He's got 5, I think, right?
5.
I thought he had another one today.
I missed out on all of them.
No. They
in my
haven't played
fantasy
yet.
league. So, yeah, so I'm going to go with him. I think the lineup's set up too for him to succeed if he hits the ball, which he can. We all know he can.
I'm just telling you how good this Braves team is, and everybody's talking about the Dodgers and even the Yankees. We picked 5 MVPs: Riley, Olson, Acuna. We picked Cy Young awards, and we got Strider in there, I mean, there's a lot of talent on that team.
Yep.
The Braves, we even eliminated Freddie Freeman.
Right.
The dude falls on a bed and hits 330.
Yeah, exactly.
He's sitting third in that lineup, I think.
Yeah, I didn't even really looked at their lineup. I mean, and they added guys like Kalenic who have a high, still have a high ceiling, young.
Yeah, that's the guy who's gonna be batting ninth in their lineup.
Yeah,
and he's still better than almost half the league.
You still got Albies in there. Like that infield is the best by far. They got Michael Harris.
Yeah,
another good outfielder.
If I'm gonna be honest, they're
Compare
probably
that lineup with the Dodgers lineup, Ed.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So and then they still got their weakest spot's the catcher, and he's pretty good. Darno's their weakest spot, and he's still one of the best.
It's not though, because Sean Murphy's our catcher. He just got hurt.
Murphy and Darno.
Okay.
So they split them up pretty good, but their pitching
weakest spot is shortstop.
Yeah, with Dansby gone, no, it's
Arcia, yeah.
But then you look at their
still good.
Their staff though. I mean, you're throwing out Max Fried, Strider, Chris Sale, Charlie Morton.
Morton Sale
who's the other one?
Prone, but
yeah, but if he pitches, he's badass.
Yeah.
Was the other one you wanted the Dodgers?
Yeah. The Dodgers are leading off bets. Otani's batting second, and Freeman's batting third.
Yeah. But it does drop off a little bit after that.
Well, Max Muncy crushes the ball.
Yeah. Hayward, Teoscar.
Yeah, because you just platoon those
Enrique.
Enrique's in the platoon with.
Yeah, I mean, they're stacked too. Will Smith, Chris Taylor. Yeah. But then now look at their starting pitchers. This is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Tyler Glasnow, which we haven't even mentioned today. Bobby Miller, James Paxton, Gavin Stone, and Yamamoto right now. Bueller comes back. May comes back. Sheehan comes back. Kershaw comes back. And next year, you're going to have Ohtani as well. They're going to have 10 legit starting pitchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the...
Yeah,
that's not to mention Dustin May, you forgot.
Yeah, did I say May that second time?
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
But...
So, I mean, they're and Michael Grove's their other starting pitcher, but he got beat up, I think, in one of these games. But yeah, they're pitching. I mean, would you say that their pitching's better than the Mariners? It's definitely deeper.
Yeah.
I mean, because with Castillo, Kirby, and Logan
Gilbert. And Wu is hurt.
Yeah. So
they got what? Emmett Hancock, who was hurt last year, but he's pitching this year.
Yeah, they got somebody else too. So you got Castillo, Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, Bryce Miller.
Oh, Bryce Miller.
Yeah, Bryce Miller. Yeah, that's it. They've only listed 4 right now because I think Hancock. Yeah, Hancock.
Hancock's 5, and Wu is hurt.
Yeah, it's a good team. That's a good team, man.
Go back through those Dodgers. How many of them were signed versus developed? Yamamoto.
He was signed. Glasnow was traded for.
Yep.
Let me think. I'm trying to think offhand.
Almost all of them were developed.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, they got Danielson LeMay too.
Yeah, he just got activated.
Yeah, he's been garbage for years, which is crazy because he was legit like 3 years ago.
Yeah, watch him find it with the Dodgers.
Well, they all do. Paxton was been around. He came from the Mariners too.
Oh, Trout had 2 homers today.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, one was a 475-foot bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're talking about baseball. I don't know if you brought it up earlier. The Dodgers.
Yep. It was my bad.
Oh, good.
The tarp?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we did talk about the tarp.
Yep. That was.
If
you
I gave you credit.
Talk about the tarp.
If you haven't seen the video, go watch the video. It's even funnier watching the broadcasters make fun of the grounds crew.
Next week is bad. It's going to be the lines aren't straight when they mow.
Oh, that was a bad. We forgot to talk about. We'll talk about that later. But how the court wasn't correct for the girls.
Oh, I know it.
The 3-point lines.
Oh, Jesus! Yeah.
And you could tell by looking at them. You kind of see the court and go, yeah, those are. You could see by the eye they were messed up.
Before I finish, Hop, we forgot about the other Dodgers: Trevor Bauer, Julio Urias, and who's the other one? They've lost 3 studs recently.
They're
to litigation.
The Fulton County Dodgers.
California Penal League.
They're going to start their own league, like in Longest Yard.
Oh, my God.
Anything else on baseball, Hop? Any closing thing we're missing or haven't talked about?
I don't know what you guys talked about before, but how many injuries were there, both position and pitchers, in the last 2 weeks of spring training and into this first week?
Dude, it's crazy. You can't even keep a fantasy roster together. It's a mess.
Oh, by the way, there's an illegal roster in our league.
Of course. It's not mine, is it?
Is it the same as last week's?
Yes.
Jesus. I told him, too.
That's not what I was trying to talk about, but yeah, there's so many injuries to start the year.
Yeah, I don't think I can't remember ever being this many.
It's as many position players as pitchers.
Yeah, I mean, and the Cubs lose their starting pitcher because he falls down picking up a dribbler. You know,
he didn't do PFPs.
Yeah, well, probably. I mean, it's cold. It's just. I don't know how these guys aren't prepared for the season. They get a month to practice. You know, it's over a month and a half.
Yeah, and most of them start training in January.
And it's almost all. If you look, it's all like quads and obliques. There isn't. Is it
hamstrings?
What was Royce Lewis? What was his?
His was a quad.
A quad. Yeah, I mean, it's
Quads,
one right after.
obliques, and hammies.
Have we seen any like knee injuries that I can think of, or Tommy John type injury? I haven't seen one yet. All are muscle injuries.
Tommy Johns were just hanging around.
Yeah,
like there's guys who have inflammation, and then
right. Yeah,
we're gonna wait it out, and then it's
Giolito. Well, Giolito did. Yeah. Giolito blew his
going into
in spring training.
Well, I think he was hurt.
No, he hurt it in spring training
last year.
No, he was pitching still.
Okay,
it was his first game in spring training. He hurt. So, there were a couple guys like that, but
like Woo's the same. It wouldn't surprise me if he ends up with Tommy John.
Yeah. So there's a couple, but most of it's been muscle injuries, which amazes me. Because we played in the snow and shit when we were young. At this time, without warming up, without all the training, without, having the facilities they have. And I don't remember anybody pulling muscles or...
Probably did, but they were too tough to say anything because they want to play.
That's true, too. That is part of it.
But, Ed, we didn't have muscles, so... Not like these guys do.
No, maybe that's the problem.
It is.
I mean, it could be part of the problem.
Plus, their start and stop is a lot faster than we'll ever know, and going and cutting and all that.
You never see me play.
Hey, his quickest moves are at the dinner table.
Got 2 at-bats tonight. Oh, my God. Anything else, Hop? What do you got?
That's all I got for baseball. It's still really early.
I know. I don't even get excited. I did get the Marquee Network, so I've been watching. I've actually watched the Cubs play a bunch, which I haven't done in years.
I watched opening day today. They look pretty good.
Yeah,
they played okay.
I mean, it was the Rockies, but
they got the Little League home run, which was cool.
Yeah, big error. Awesome.
I didn't have the volume on, and I'm watching. I'm like, is that him coming around third already? It's Morel.
That was just
awesome.
Nolan Jones' karma for talking the umpire up. In his first at bat, he said stuff to the umpire. Second bat, walked away talking to the umpire.
And like the announcers said during the game, they made a great. The Cubs announcers were great. Nolan Jones is one of the best arms in baseball.
Yeah,
and they weren't running; they were holding up. He just had to.
Yeah, they were jogging.
He could have knelt down in front of the ball.
Did you see him? He never bent over.
He was just trying to get the ball. Like he was trying to gun it home, and you can't understand that they ain't going on you. They know you got an arm. It wasn't hit that,
especially from that shallow.
Yeah,
but he's a young guy. He doesn't.
He wants to get the ball and throw it
first, then throw.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to show them.
He wanted to showcase his arm.
Watch this fucking piss rod.
I'm going to throw it and hit a. I'm going to hit a power box behind the stands.
Take out a seagull on the way in.
I'm going to take out John Shambi.
Nothing wrong with that.
Good old Hop special.
It was funny. Somebody said.
I've also had to do that run of shame where you've got to go chase after the ball.
Hop, go get the ball.
Yeah, I've seen some Hop missiles. Some scuds.
And some throws, too.
That was a red rocket you were thinking of.
Oh, boy.
So that's it then, I guess, Hop.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
tonight.
thank you.
We'll get you back on every few weeks,
guys.
maybe talk about a little baseball, and we'll go from there. So thanks for joining us, man.
Good, man.
Yep, you have a good one, man.
See you Thursday, Hop.
Take care.
See you, Willie.
Bye. It's time for hot stove hop. Hot stove hop. Hot stove hop. It's time. So that was hop.
That is a great song.
His segment was sponsored by Shenanigans. That's a good plug, right?
It is.
Maybe
get all your liquor needs and all your gambling needs.
That's right.
We're helping you out.
And a good burger.
And a good burger on Saturdays, made to you by Glenn.
Yeah, those are good burgers.
Yeah. So, do you want cheese on your burger, Reese?
That wasn't Glenn. She was bigger than Glenn and probably meaner.
Yeah. So
you know this story, right?
Nope.
So we're at it was Rotary. Yeah. It was Rotary. So we're over at Lincoln Park, and Reese's like, "Yeah, let's run over to Shenanigans there. Yeah, the girl there's been talking me up. She's been checking me. Dude, we walk in. This lady was gross. I don't think it was the same one he was talking about because Reese has, he's got pretty good taste in ladies. And this lady's like, "Hey, Reese, you want cheese on that burger?" It was great.
I'm not talking about that.
That was me, you, and Clayton.
And that voice is exactly how she looked.
Exactly.
Imagine that face.
But he was just talking up this girl at Shenanigans. That girl works there, man. She's all into me.
Yeah.
Is she the receptionist at Monsters Inc. during the weekend or during the weekday?
Yeah, she didn't even have emphysema. She was already over emphysema.
Emphysema has her.
She had stage 3 emphysema.
So let's talk about the Final Four. It's upon us. The NCAA Final Four takes off on this weekend, Saturday. First game, I believe, is at 5 o'clock. If anybody wants to watch a game here, we can watch games here on Saturday night. Saturday, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, probably.
It's in Arizona again. I hope the turf isn't a problem.
I think Tim said he's going to stop by, so both games 5 and 8 they are on. So I'll let you guys know. I'll text out who wants to come over and watch games. So anyway, we got NC State playing Purdue and UConn playing Alabama. Alabama and NC State obviously not expected to be there, so it's kind of fun to see that. But you got UConn and Purdue. UConn is on a tear, winning each game by at least 28.5 points, I believe it has been.
I don't know about. Oh yeah, they smoked last week's game, correct?
They have just ran through people to this tournament. It can always end. Who do you guys like to get to the championship and who to win the whole thing, which we'll be watching next Monday night? Willie, what do you like in this stuff? What do you like? How do you like this to?
I think it's gonna be chalk, baby. It's gonna be UConn and Purdue in the finals, and I'm like UConn. They're animals.
Yeah,
they're so stinking good.
A team that sent 5 guys out of pros,
right,
won it last year, is back in the same position as last year. It's
yeah,
incredible to me.
Coaching and scouting.
That's great.
And the one guy,
is
the most coveted guy they got was a guy that played for Loyola, Maryland for like 3 years. Played a year at Rutgers. And then came to play for him.
So it's journeyman college player.
Journeyman college player. Just does everything awesome. Yeah. It's why these have tough
plug and play.
Yeah.
Jace, who do you like?
NC State and UConn.
Ooh.
And
who do you like to win it?
UConn. I mean,
no, aren't they playing each other?
No, NC State plays Purdue.
NC State plays Purdue
and UConn, Alabama.
Oh, really? Okay, I had it.
I mean, Alabama's hot too. But you're not beating you're not beating UConn. And I think Purdue can just fall here because
Alabama's got Bizarro Larry Bird, so
I just think NC State's hot.
NC State's got that guy that's an offensive lineman.
Yeah. He's been getting looks for the draft, NFL draft.
Yep.
So
that was going to be my bench warmer.
Oh, sorry.
It's mine too.
No, it's your bench warmer of the week.
Bench warmer too, yeah.
So who do you like to get to the finals and win it?
Oh, I'd love to see Alabama win because Nate Oates. And we've got connections to him. My paint rep is best friends with Nate Oates.
Nice.
They grew up together in Watertown and played basketball together all the way through high school. See if we can get him to go to the Bucks playoff game with us. I'm going to see.
Nice.
But
is he an oat farmer?
He's an oat farmer. Let's see.
Isn't Nate Oates the guy who took his shirt off last year?
I think so.
Yeah, after the tournament.
He's done a really good job with that team.
Yeah.
I gotta go UConn.
Huskies.
I'm gonna go UConn, NC State, and UConn. Is that what you picked, Jace?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Purdue and UConn. I'm gonna go chalk, and I'm gonna go UConn to win it. I don't know if the guy from NC State
keep up.
I think
with
Zach
Edey.
Edey is a little different animal than he's faced these other tournaments.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think when Purdue faces UConn, I think the big man from UConn is more athletic than Zach Edey is. And he's a big boy, too.
I believe.
I like to see UConn and Purdue play just to see that matchup.
I believe UConn is much more well-rounded, too.
Yeah, and they're although Purdue and UConn are they're all very well coached, these 4 teams. And it's funny because
Matt Painter's wife.
Yeah, hey, he outkicked his coverage.
This NC State team, this is the 4th Pitino coach to get to a Final Four. Rick Pitino Tree coach to get to a Final Four.
Oh, okay.
Tubby Smith was one. They named them today 3. It's this guy from NC State, Tubby Smith. The other guy's famous too. They're all famous names. I can't remember. I wish I would have wrote it down. But 4th, Rick Pitino Tree guy that's made to a Final Four.
Okay.
So pretty interesting.
This is Alabama's first Final Four, and they are the first team to ever have a team in the Final Four and a team in the CFP in the same year.
You got to talk directly into the mic.
Yeah. There you go.
Better.
You're good there.
Well, you can't hear because he's wearing his hoodie.
Yeah.
Would you just rob a gas station?
No, this is a purple hoodie. Don't do that in a purple one.
Why not? Nobody's looking for the purple hoodie guy.
Yeah.
Is that Grimace?
Hey. So that is that is the Final Four coming up in a few weeks. Should we do birthdays?
We can.
Okay.
Did you pick your? Yeah, you did pick yours.
Yeah, I did the same as Willie. Me and Willie are on the same wavelength. We get it. So it'll be Alabama and NC State.
I know, right?
There you go. Yeah. How's Alabama doesn't win?
Hey, how many times did we see the Wisconsin beat Kentucky or Duke beat UNLV? It happens in the Final Four.
Yeah.
And then they lose in the championship usually
Because they use all their bullets in the other game.
Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is the day. Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, dear someone today.
I'll repeat it again. It's Scott's mom's birthday again.
Yep.
73.
74, I got it. Ding.
Where's it at?
I don't know.
Where's it at?
The bell should be by you.
Where's the
there
buzzer?
There it is, right there.
It's tied behind my beverage.
Jace was watching landscaping videos and hitting it when they did the right thing. Look at that tarp rolling up. Ding!
All right, so you're going to start, Scott?
Yeah, I'll start.
Scott, Ed, and what's your name again? Jace, that's it.
That was great.
All right, here we go. Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken is going to be 73.
We're going this way, around this way.
Yeah.
Maybe 76.
We need more cowbell.
75.
81.
We need more cowbell.
I don't even know who that was.
They said it wasn't even supposed to be a thing. They didn't think that was going to make it to the cut even because they said it was so goofy. But
And Will Ferrell was the best part.
Oh,
of it.
that was his skit
when you
in
walk,
SNL?
they said
Yeah, Walken and Walken was in it with
Bruce Dickinson.
him.
And the other guys were great in it too because they were almost ready to break character.
Chris Parnell was in it. And,
Yeah. Horatio Sands couldn't.
Wasn't Jimmy Fallon in that
Fallon
too?
couldn't keep his.
Yeah,
Fallon I don't know how he survived that because he laughed at every time he laughed.
And,
it's-
what's his name hated that.
Who?
Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels. He hates when you break.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was it? Walken. I mean, you can't go wrong with that guy.
So-
I got it.
so-
they're gonna have a Kenosha Kingfish more cowbell night.
Oh, are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
So we've talked about these Saturday Night Live skits. Sorry, we're gonna interrupt here.
Sure.
But I think like the 3 skits where I see where they couldn't hold it together. That one, obviously, Matt Foley.
Van down by the river.
Yeah, with the van down by the river. And the third one is that Debbie Downer one with
oh yes.
what's her name? The singer or the actress.
Yeah. What is her name?
I can't think. Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, she
When they're
was in
talking
that.
about like going to when they're at Disney World, and she's talking, "Oh, my cat had feline AIDS or something."
Well, the good one too, where Jimmy Fallon's a girl. What was that one? Jimmy Fallon's a girl.
Oh, when they with Chris Farley when the Gap Girls.
Oh, the Gap Girls, yeah.
And then
Or the Basement Teenager.
No,
yes.
Basement Teenage. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the pimply. He does it on
On Light Show.
Late Show once in a while. Does that
I actually enjoy those skits where they can't even hold it together.
Head wound Harry.
All day.
The dog's like chewing his.
It wasn't supposed to either. That's
right.
I live in a van down by the river.
That's the one.
Okay. Angus Young.
Angus Young of AC/DC.
DC, yep.
Well, it's a long way to the top. 77.
He's like, who is this?
72. I'm just trying to think when AC/DC was relevant and they were younger.
It was like in the 30s.
65.
69.
I was gonna say that too.
Dang it. Jace is up.
I hope this is somebody.
He's the youngest one.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Nice. Not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe trick.
We're talking about Gumby, right?
Gumby, damn it.
Damn it. You should have done it.
I'm going to say 60.
He was pretty young when he was on there.
64.
I'll say 66.
63.
We're right there.
Tony Orlando.
84.
81.
83.
80. Jenny Garth.
Jenny Garth. So this is 90210.
Yep.
I was in high school. She was probably about 4 years older than me. 54.
$52. Yahtzee.
God, she wasn't that much older than me.
I gotta go.
Oh,
It's my turn.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh.
Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
53.
I bet sex with her would be great and deadly.
33.
38. I know all my teens.
The thing is she looks rough now.
Yeah,
I saw she's like got a star tattooed on her face, and she just.
Amanda Bynes, wasn't it? That wasn't Clarissa Explains It All, or she was one of those. She was in one of those.
I don't know what show she was on. I don't know if she was on a Disney show or
She went south quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch. She's Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Europe. Colby Smulders.
Singer.
Colby Smulders from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah. She was
Barney's love interest always.
The news lady, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she was on the new Night Court.
That, and she was in Jack Reacher too.
41.
Was she really? Oh yeah. She's sexy lady. I'll say I think she's a little older. I think she's probably 47.
What's her name?
Colby Smulders.
She was on How I Met Your Mother.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well,
I said 47.
I said 41, I think.
I said 50.
42.
Yeah, you're close. She's a good-looking lady. She's handsome.
She's a handsome broad.
Yeah, she's got kind of like bigger features, you know.
Who's up?
Me.
8, or you are?
Yeah.
Or
Ed is. Paul Rudd.
Oh, sexiest man alive.
Look at us.
Who would have thought? Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me. Paul Rudd's 56.
45.
55.
Yeah. He's a little older than us, but you know, he's still.
I thought he was
good.
younger. I just thought he.
Oh, he
because-
looks good still.
Yeah.
Jace.
Kid from Kid and Play. Christopher Reed.
You're thinking of Crisscross. Kid and Play's the ones with the
tall-
eraser head.
Yeah.
No clue. 68.
Yeah.
57.
50.
60.
Wow. They were that much older than us.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Didn't
say-
you think they were about our age?
I wanted to say 62, but I was like, that's just too straight up.
Craig T. Nelson.
Who coach?
Coach.
87.
74. He's older. You're right.
83.
80.
Yeah.
Damn. Too much.
Yeah.
David Blaine.
Magician, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
but I don't know who that is. 57. I don't know which guy he is.
I'm going to say 45.
I'm going to say 40.
51.
Wow.
Looks good for his age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
He made the lines disappear.
Because he was on American Idol, right?
No.
Or got America's Got Talent.
No, he's famous for a while.
He ended up he was like, I don't.
Was he a
on
magician's
lot of,
assistant?
He's like street magician to start.
Yeah.
He got a lot of viral videos to go around, and that's how he became famous. He has a show in Vegas now.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was on America's
Who's
Got
the other
Talent.
street magician that made like buses disappear?
David Copperfield?
No, the guy. I remember watching.
Carrot Top?
David Blaine.
Is it David Blaine?
Yeah,
the
Blaine
guy
might have been that guy.
Blaine did all kinds
I
of
seen him where
crazy
he'd like throw like cards at a window and inside the bus, and then the card would be on the outside in the windshield
I think that
wiper.
was
and
him, yeah.
It could be. I'm trying to remember.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
You guys all have seen Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Of
course.
Michael Rooker. He's Yondu.
Yeah.
The blue guy.
He's also in Walking Dead. He's
Yes.
the crossbow guy's
I know,
brother, the racist brother.
Whose pick is it? Or yours? Yeah, you're up.
And I just looked him up on Wikipedia.
I'm going to say 64.
65.
I don't think he's that old. I think he's like 56.
69.
Damn it.
He's that old?
I knew he
He's
was
the
a
guy
little
with the-
older, but
He's the guy with the pen thing, right?
Yeah, he has the arrow that he controls with his little mind thing until he dies.
He's that old, huh?
He looks older, but I didn't think he was the magic number.
I was just watching Walking Dead like 2 nights ago, and I was like, who is that
I've never seen what he looks like normal, I guess.
Who is it, me?
Yep. John Ratzenberger.
Oh.
83.
The guy from all the Pixar movies.
No, it's yeah.
and Top Gun.
He was Ham.
And Cheers.
I think he's been in more top movies or something than
voiceovers
than any other actor in history or something because of all the voiceovers.
Yeah.
He was in every Pixar.
Is he the Admiral in Top Gun? In the one that just came out?
No, he's not Tom
No,
Skerritt.
in the old one, he was like one of the guys working in the original. Like,
Val Kilmer, you're thinking of.
No, I'm thinking at the beginning of the movie of Top Gun.
That's Tom Skerritt.
Skerritt, yeah.
He said 83.
Ratzenberger's pretty old. 81.
84?
I said 81.
81?
Yeah.
I say 83.
77. We got 2 more guys.
I was going to say 78, but okay.
You're out of here.
All right. Darren McCarthy.
Who's that?
Hockey player for the Detroit Red Wings.
Okay.
Jay, who's up?
Kind of in honor of last week's.
Yeah, I know. And he's beating up on
You
Claude
went
Lemieux.
Claude
I
Lemieux
have
beating
no
the
idea.
piss out.
Heads up. Heads up. Heads
I'm
up.
up.
heads
Oh,
up,
I
heads
am
up.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. He's probably 25. He's 53. Damn.
46.
52.
I was off by 1 year on that guess.
And the last one, worth 6 points.
Was it me? Oh, you?
Brooke Lopez.
I think Chase is first.
32.
Damn it. I think he's older. I think he's 36.
I knew it.
And Scott wins it.
He looks stupid for his age.
That's what I would have bet or guessed.
I'll
Same
say
thing.
37, 36, 38. That wasn't that thing. So I got a story here for you guys. The couple stories I had a few weeks ago. I don't know if we talked about this. The North Carolina State, I think we did talk about this. The swimmer who was stripped of their title after celebrating with a teammate when they came in first, but they jumped the line before the race was over. They hugged across line, so they took away the
I heard about that.
The swimmer's title was taken away, but it's the same sport that a full-grown man can compete as a woman and win.
Yeah.
But
the race.
It was like me and Willie were swimming. I won the state championship. He's my teammate.
And he's done as well.
We were both done, but the race wasn't over. You can't do that.
Because some hack was still over there with her water wings on, flopping around.
Yeah.
But if you got a dick in a woman's one.
If you got a rudder.
Yeah, if you got a big old rudder.
Another one. This is another one. A man was caught spiking his female date's drinks with Viagra to make sure they weren't getting boners.
Wait a second.
So he'd spike a woman's drink he was out with, gave her Viagra, and make sure she wouldn't get a boner, because you never know these days.
You got to be shitting.
Because he could check it. Yep. Instead of doing a Crocodile Dundee.
It's a Sheila.
he was doing an oil check.
Think about that, though. What happens?
Florida, Ohio.
He didn't think this out very clearly, because if she would have gave him a blowjob, he would have got a boner from the Viagra in her mouth. Jesus Christ. You got to need an engineering degree to figure these out.
This is a thing I think we went over, but I mentioned most lewd sounding town names in each state.
I like it.
So let's start with Spread Eagle.
Spread Eagle. That sounds like something that would be in Michigan.
I'm going to say Oklahoma.
Montana.
It's right in Wisconsin. We can visit.
I was going to
Spread
say.
Eagle. I've never been there.
So Spread Eagle. How about Dick?
Oh, I just...
I'm going to say Illinois.
It's Dick's son. Dick, Kentucky?
Ohio.
Michigan. Dick, Michigan.
Dick, Michigan.
How about Booty? Boody. Booty.
Ooh, Missouri.
No.
Oh, Booty.
Rhode Island.
No.
Booty, Georgia.
Illinois.
Really?
Jeez, I'm just up one off.
How about Wanker's Corner?
Well, we know Wanker County, Wisconsin from Married with Children.
These are all different states. No state twice. Wanker's Corner.
Wanker's Corner.
I'm going to go with Montana.
I'm going to say right up in the Panhandle, Oklahoma.
I'm going to say Iowa, because there's a lot of corners in Iowa.
Washington.
Okay.
Oh, that was going to be my guess, too, because it's a corner state.
How about Hump Tulips?
That's well, tulips.
Portland.
That's got to be Alabama.
Planting tulips. That's a different one. Tulips. That's got to be in Maryland.
I said Portland. I'm in Oregon.
Oregon's correct.
Hey!
Look at that.
Somebody that knows about tulips.
How about Butternuts?
Georgia.
No, but I like
Mississippi.
California.
it. New York.
Oh.
New York.
How about, we'll do a couple more and I'll keep this further. How about Hooker?
Nevada.
Good one, but no.
Makes sense.
New Jersey.
Hooker.
I think I've heard of this place, too.
Oklahoma.
Yes. Yeah. Hooker, Oklahoma, yeah. How about Cooter?
That's Texas.
Arkansas.
I'm going Georgia with that one all the way.
Missouri.
Cooter, Georgia.
Cooter, Missouri.
One more. Let's do one more. I'll do this. How about Beaver City?
In Oregon, it's already been taken.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Pennsylvania.
I got Beaver City. I got to go California on that.
Oh, good one, though.
Tennessee.
Nebraska. Beaver City, Nebraska.
I have one for you.
Okay.
Climax.
It's Arizona, right?
Nope.
No, it's on my list, too.
New
so
Mexico.
I'll cross it off.
Was it New Mexico?
Oh, it's on here. Yep. I'll cross it off.
It's in Michigan.
Oh, there's another one.
Is there?
There's a lot of
In
climaxes.
North Carolina.
Yeah, Climax, Michigan.
Climax, North Carolina. Oh, there's one. I got one more I found here. Short Pump.
Ohio.
Pleasant Prairie? That's my wife is, I think we grew up on that block.
That is Virginia. Oh, I got to do this one.
Jesus.
How about Sugar Tit?
You got to be
Vermont.
Sugar Tit. That's a bird for
Oh, so where's the national bird, I wonder?
South Carolina.
That's Sugar Tit in South Carolina.
There you go.
There you go. So
Makes sense.
That's all I got. We got more. We'll do this another time. What else we have tonight?
I got a little something for you.
Yep, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sugar Tits.
Yeah, go ahead, Sugar Tits. Go ahead.
Oxygen, check. Crampons, check. Sherpa, check. Poop bags, check. Where are we going?
Mount Everest.
Yeah, we're climbing Mount
You
Everest.
were right.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of excrement on Mount Everest because, let me find the line here. I had it marked down here. So you think about this. You got to do Mount Everest. You got to pay like $11,000 a piece just for the climbing permit. You got to get gear, food, supplement, oxygen, Sherpa, another upward of $35,000 to take on the mountain. And this place.
So you're talking, it's almost $100,000 trip. By the time you fly out there,
do all that
you got to
stuff.
I can figure way better ways to spend $100,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of exercise.
Yeah, in Sugar Tit, South Carolina.
So you have to bring your own poop off. Each person produces 8.8 ounces of excrement a day, unless you're Ed.
Amateurs.
And they'll spend 2 weeks on the higher camps.
Must be AAA.
So get this. Each climber will be given 2 poop bags, which they can be used 6 times. And the bags contain chemicals to solidify the human waste and make it odorless. And they will issue Nepal will issue some 8,000 bags this season.
Got to go in the poop bag making business.
If you ever seen those pictures, just of how much garbage is piled at because there's like base camps.
Yes.
And it's garbage everywhere. It's nasty. Nobody will go up there and clean it. Which I don't know why they can't just drive a truck up there and clear a helicopter and scoop it all up.
Right?
Seriously, you can get a helicopter up there.
Hey, Adam will fly one up.
I agree. Let's get him up there. First poop cleaner from helicopter poop cleaner.
Speaking of poop, I heard a story this week that was kind of disturbing.
Oh, my.
In Disneyland lines, people are taking craps in the lines and corners because they don't want to get because the lines are long. So letting kids take craps and they just leave it. Like they're pooping in line.
That sounds like foreigners.
Were they from San Francisco?
It sounds like foreigners, though, because there's a lot of them at Disneyland and Disney World.
I've never seen poop at Disney ever.
Is it Wrigley Field before 2016?
I mean, this isn't the port.
Pooping in a trough?
I've seen poop at the port.
Yeah.
But that's different. That's a bar.
I haven't seen that either. Saw a lady, I didn't see her, but we saw bowling. We were at a bowling tournament, and a lady was peeing in the corner, a banquet room, and the bathroom was lit. And the guys that saw her looked at her and goes, "The bathroom's right there." Like they told her.
Grateful Dead concerts, especially like out at Alpine. Dude, there'd be lines of girls just dropping leaning against the fence and peeing. But you don't want to really look because they're all hippie girls.
Oh, yeah,
it's
they
kinda
probably got hair up to their navel.
Yeah, it's like it looks like rain in the rainforest drizzling off of
off the vines.
Off the vines. It's like, what is that?
A lot of roast beef.
It's like I'm at
someone's curtains aren't tailored.
It's like it's so weird. They're serving grilled cheese sandwiches, but I smell salmon. Oh, those girls are gross. They do shit that you wouldn't believe. They just stop and start. I'm like walking. You know what? This is the first time at Alpine at a show like that, and I just look over and there's like 6 girls going. I'm like, yeah, no, not for me.
And they're upstream from you. You're like, what am I stepping in? Is it raining?
I did something else.
Oh,
no
boy.
shame.
Anything else?
Former Lions player got in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. They found
choking.
He turned himself in today.
He's a choker.
Yeah.
Detroit dropped him right
Vonta
away.
Davis died today.
Yeah.
35.
Yes,
about that.
I mean, I'm not
I
gonna.
bet you sleep apnea.
He no foul play was involved.
I'm
No drugs
gonna
or
guess it's
anything.
a drug thing because
Possibly.
it's at that age.
A
But
shame,
you never know.
Hey,
He said-
brain stuff.
They didn't say. They said no foul play. They didn't say anything about anything else. Just said no foul play, so you don't know.
Yeah.
exactly.
So I mean, which usually leads to an overdose. But you never know.
Yeah, or if he was
I
a
mean,
little brain stuff, a little cuckoo.
It's possible. I mean,
yeah.
we've seen some football players die of heart attacks and other things when young, but pretty rare.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Demaryius
It's
Thomas
sad.
died of he had a seizure and died.
And if you remember, Davis was the guy that just walked off the field second game of the season, right in the middle of at halftime or something, didn't he?
Playing for the Bills, yeah, he took his stuff off, said, "I'm out."
Yeah, I'm done.
He did Antonio Brown, but at least in private.
Which, and people criticized him for it. We probably did too. I don't remember, but you know what he said? He said it's my decision.
Yeah,
my time was up. I was done. Sometimes
Yeah.
I mean,
I quit college baseball that way. It's like you wake up one day and it hits you, and you're like, I'm playing D3 ball, getting up at 6 a.m. to take ground balls before biology lab. What the fuck am I doing here? Yeah. And it just hits you all of a sudden.
Which I
No
mean,
hitter.
You know what?
This
guy's throwing
Ronel Blanco.
Blanco, yeah.
He may have quit at halftime, but he did it in private, at least not like Antonio Brown.
So he's got 8 2/3.
Yeah, he's 2 outs.
Yep.
He's 1 out away.
1 out away now. Yep.
First day of the guy's throwing 9 innings. And, of course, we're probably playing him in fantasy because I said Kluch said he picked him up today.
He picked this guy up?
Yeah.
I mean, even I only gave 2 hits. The bullpen went
daily
clean.
changes, too.
We're watching no-hitter 10-0. Blue Jays are getting no-hitter.
Yep.
Imanaga was throwing good.
He was pumping.
The one hit in the 6th was legit. The second one, it was a great pitch out of the zone with 2 strikes, and the guy got the bat on it, just kind of looped it in there.
Springer was swinging for the fence.
So this is pretty interesting. Yeah, we're George Springer versus, what's this Blanco guy's name?
Ronell.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I think he's like a second-year guy out of the bike. He was a bullpen guy.
That's how good this Astros team is.
Exactly.
Their number 7 pitcher is throwing a no-hitter on the opening day, or first.
Somebody's a little jumpy. Talk to him. No?
No, you don't talk to him.
It's a no, not a perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
What's Imanaga? The only thing that was breaking his up was Morel booting the ball again. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
98 pitches, too. That's the thing about Imanaga.
He's still at 98?
Yeah, Imanaga burned through 92 and 6.
It's because nobody was making contact.
Yeah.
He had 15 swinging strikes.
Yeah, he was going
a bunch of swinging.
8 strikeouts, all by swinging, too. All swing and miss.
He had 1 call.
So we got 1 and 2 here, or 3-2?
Full count, 99
Full count.
pitches.
Throw it out of the zone. That's too far out of the zone. And now we got
You just got to throw that right at the bottom, paint the chalk.
And now you let him face. They got to let him face.
Now it's got to
another
face
guy.
Vlad. I think it's Vlad, or who's second?
Might be Bo Bichette, possibly.
I don't know.
Maybe it's going to be Bo Bichette or Vlad, I'm going to guess.
I don't know. They're not showing too much here. So let's see what else we got
Anything
here.
else there?
Let's see what Caitlyn Jenner had to say. I put something there. She
Oh.
always says something interesting.
Today was the first time a Cubs pitcher made his MLB debut in Wrigley's home opener since 1938.
Huh? And who was that?
They didn't put it on the board. That was the stat they just put on TV.
Stat of the
It's
day.
like Mordecai
Stat of the
Three-Finger
day.
Brown. Who is up?
Some bum.
Ain't no bum.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, it is. He hit some.
Zach Eady threw, who's the coach for Tennessee? Barnes. Threw him under the bus because he didn't have me. He goes, the only one that gave me any type of opportunity was Matt Painter. He goes,
So Edie played at Tennessee first?
No, he didn't get a chance
Oh.
there. He goes, this is a guy. He goes, he was just giving him some props, but he threw some names out that guys that didn't give him an opportunity.
She caught in that stuff.
Did you see his pitching right there? He had 32 pitches in the first 2 innings, and he's went on. He's at, what is he at, about 100 right now? 103.
Now.
Yeah. Oh my God! The people at their phones like this is never going to be telecast. Guess where I was? No hitter.
Well, that's why the best picture ever is when LeBron gets the point record, and the only guy sitting with not his phone out is the butler from Batman. He's sitting in the front row.
Alfred?
He's sitting in the front row, just like this, watching.
That old guy. He's probably 107 years old. No. Yeah, from Batman. Remember when Adam West used and Alfred?
No, the guy from the last one.
A newer.
Oh no!
See ya.
No hitter.
No.
That was a scary last pitch,
That was a
though.
little close.
Oh, if we're playing Kluch, that's over.
Well, that might be a good week.
That's a 60-point game or 70-point game. I swear in that league, too, we had the 2 highest scores against us again this week.
Really?
It's every week. It's been for years.
Well,
we have the highest scores every week, and we're still one of the best teams.
That's how his basketball season went.
It's I'm not joking. We played 2 games, so we played 2 different teams during the week.
Yep.
We always play the high scores every week, it seems.
It's just
Like fantasy football,
It's like it's a top 3 every time.
Anybody read the Kim Mulkey article in the Post?
No, the one that the hit article.
I just seen the press
It wasn't even a
conference.
hit article, honestly. I read it. I mean, it's like stuff that a lot of people knew already.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she was all bent out of shape. It was
because she's been out of shape about everything.
At least she was just halfway normal tonight.
She is so full of herself.
Yeah.
It's
Why was she wearing
she thinks
green?
she's way more important than she is.
Yeah.
I don't understand her wearing green tonight, though.
She wears all crazy stuff all the time. At least it was one color tonight. She didn't look like a peacock.
it was crazy. It kept my TV kept trying to adjust.
Again, she's one of those coaches that seems to take away from her team. And in college, don't get me wrong, coaches are more important than they are in the pros, it seems. But you should be pushing those kids up front, and she's always trying to take
Like Harbaugh. Harbaugh doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
He goes, talk to this guy. Talk to this guy. Talk to this guy. Right?
Yeah, that's how he was after all like the post after the when they talked to him on the field. He'd be like, "No, this guy right here
This
is like
guy right-
McCarthy
come
or
here, yeah.
Corum.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
just always have him right there."
I love that. I mean, I don't think anything was wrong with that. He's a little oddball. He's an oddball.
He's already
anyways.
made his money. He don't care.
Yeah.
So former decathlete, world champion Bruce Jenner, who now is Caitlyn Jenner, right? Caitlyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, denounced Joe Biden's day of visibility for transgenders. That's not the day. He said it's Easter. You should be talking about Jesus and all that, and it's true.
Mm-hmm. But then Biden said he didn't say that today.
Then today he comes out and goes, "I never said that." It's like,
didn't you write it in
Did
paper?
Patrick
He
Mahomes
wrote
say
it.
Did Patrick Mahomes? Joe Biden say it? That's like Patrick Mahomes.
and then he got caught sniffing a girl yesterday.
No, he didn't.
I'm dead serious. I was going to send it to everybody. Sniffing children again. The guy's holding her up, and he's like, and they got two different angles of it. It's like, oh,
Maybe
Jesus.
she had chocolate on her.
Oh, she had double chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh my God! Dream come true. A little kid with chocolate ice cream in their hair. Yahtzee!
But for some reason, 37% of the country cannot figure this out. They just do not see this.
Now it's even again. They're saying so. Here it comes.
Sure it is.
Here it comes.
Sure it is. Biden got to 120 million votes this time. Trump with 119, Biden with 120.
They're like, we gotta make it closer. Oh shit! Closer.
Oh, at least P Diddy supports him. Hey, let's talk about P Diddy.
P Diddy and
P Diddles. You mean?
In the LeBron? Have you seen the LeBron?
Yeah. He was the best party.
Best parties.
It's like the one video I saw was a guy comes out and goes, Michael Jordan wouldn't do that. And just walked away.
And I may be able to get an interview with P Diddy.
Really?
I may be able to get an interview. So
Okay.
we'll talk about it over the week here. We'll have to discuss it tomorrow, but it's all logistical problem because he's in jail.
He's hiding somewhere.
Yeah, he's
Antigua.
But I
no extradition, right?
Exactly.
I have some connections.
Okay.
So we might be able to get a P Diddy interview for next week.
Okay, let me know.
I better write that down.
P Diddles.
Yeah, it's good.
Did you guys hear about the three boys, age 11, 12, and 16?
Here's a P Diddy story.
We're taken into custody on March 19th after they robbed a Wells Fargo bank in Houston.
How old are they?
11, 12, and 16.
Did you see what happened in D.C.?
At least they're go-getters.
Yeah, I was just starting to think the same thing. It's like they ain't waiting until... You know what the good thing is?
You may get hurt in a robbery?
Nope, nobody got hurt. They didn't even have a weapon.
Ooh, that's smart. It's not armed robbery then.
It's like,
hey, bitch. It's just grand larceny then, right?
Guess what the...
Hey, bitch, give me the money!
Correct.
Guess what
Who said that?
the news have dubbed them, the little rascals.
I seen
Well,
a
they
thing.
ain't gonna go to jail even. I mean, they'll go to juvie or something.
Excuse me.
In-
Down here.
In D.C. in D.C., 3 girls between the age of 11 and 14 stabbed a diabetic man to death.
Oh, why they bring the mood down?
Yeah, jeez. He probably bled out because he didn't have any blood thickener.
And then the
Couldn't clot.
corner in D.C., knowing the way they do things, they said he died of diabetes probably,
Yeah.
so the girls could get off.
Yeah, they probably will. DC's just a disaster. I'm trying to think of other things we got.
No, it was COVID killed him.
Yeah,
COVID and
Good call.
diabetes.
We mentioned DJ Burns, which was going to be my
Yes. Oh, yeah, benchwarmer of the week.
Benchwarmer
Yeah,
of
go
the
ahead.
week, yeah.
Who's your benchwarmer?
It was DJ Burns, and it was his too.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like us.
I
a
got a
little
good
taller
one.
though.
He played 3 years at Winthrop, right?
Yeah, he played somewhere else.
Three or 4 years at Winthrop or something like that, and had that extra year. All these guys got that COVID year.
Yeah, and he's not going to make the NBA, but they're already talking about in the NFL. Multiple coaches, because of how quick he is, as a tackle, 6'9". What was it? I don't know how many, 275 or something, or
He's a big boy.
yeah. So they looked at that, how his athletic ability, he would be perfect for a tackle, which is huge money if he can pull something like that off.
Yeah.
Well, starting baseball season off strong with my benchwarmer of the week. Grown-ass man in a full uniform with a baseball glove.
Ronnie Woo.
Where was this?
Yeah, Ronnie Woo.
Wrigley. Not Ronnie Woo. Just some random dude.
Woo.
With his name on the back.
Oh, well,
That's not a benchwarmer of the week then.
Oh, no.
Yours?
It's mine because what are we doing? I think I should do that every week. What
maybe
I see
the
at
guys.
Wrigley.
Maybe it's yeah.
Did you take pictures of them?
No, I didn't because I was on the field.
Who's your bench warmer, Willie?
Mine was
Burns.
DJ Burns. I mean, to listen to the kid talk too, he's so humble. So humble.
Yeah, he was so thankful that he even got a chance. And
his mother is an assistant principal at a middle school, and his dad's a probation parole officer. So he's a very humble kid, and grew up in South Carolina, I believe.
Yeah, he sounds like a South Carolina kid.
Yeah,
maybe Michael down the street here would know.
Yeah.
Oh, he might. Yeah,
he's down in South Carolina, isn't he? He
yeah,
was.
Yeah, I think he still lives there. Yeah,
selling textiles.
Friend of the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got Spencer Steer in fantasy?
Yeah, not me.
Go ahead, grand slam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the Bengals, the Reds. Did you guys see a couple weeks ago when Cam Newton's viral brawl at a kids thing?
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks ago.
Did we talk about? Okay, I wasn't there. Yeah. Okay.
But did you read the story about it?
No, why?
It wasn't him. He was trying to break the fight up, and some guy came behind him and punched him.
Yeah.
And then that's why it happened. Then they took the video after seeing him.
Yeah.
Going after him.
Cam Newton beat somebody up at a kid's
He was trying to
camp,
break it up, I guess. The longer video. He's over there trying to break people up because it's camp, and all of a sudden this dude comes in and just throws a punch at him. He's like, okay. So.
Yeah, you got to watch. I mean, that's the problem with these videos, too, is you see these guys instigating. I seen a kid at it was a couple young kids at an airport, and they ran up, and they grabbed a guy's luggage and started walking away. It was some older guy. And the guy's like, stop. And they keep taking off with his luggage. One guy's filming, and the other guy's trying to grab the luggage. And he grabs the kid by the hair. And he's like a 65-year-old man, This is what you got to watch out. There's guys like my dad. My dad would have punched the shit out of that kid, even though he's in his 70s. He's not afraid. That's how they grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And then this kid's like, oh, he's a racist. He's grabbing me. And it's like, dude, you just instigated that whole thing. And then they arrested the guy for attacking the kid that instigated the whole thing. I'm going to guess he's going to get in trouble, the YouTuber. Because, first of all, you're not supposed to be grabbing other people's luggage. I mean, but you see these videos. There's been multiple kids shot now doing stupid shit like that, trying to instigate, old people. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Not until they pull a gun out and shoot you.
But you don't see the whole video either. Is what they show is the end, when the guy's pissed off after they created this whole mess. And like he's saying, yeah, I don't, Cam Newton was essentially an innocent bystander. And then,
he was trying to
but then they show him because he's the star wearing a feathered hat and looks like a goddamn pimp. got fish and aquariums on his feet or whatever he's doing. He's like Fly Guy.
He's got rings all over his hands.
My bench warmer isn't much of a bench warmer, but I'll give her credit. She got revenge this year. Caitlin Clark, 41 points and advancing to the national championship game after being LSU today.
She'll never be the GOAT. She can't be the GOAT until she gets a chip. That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And then they're like, "Well, she's not as good as half the men." I'm like, "You guys are morons."
And she was offered $3 million to play in the
$5 million.
$5 million to
Big
play in
three,
the big three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
but her team members have to be Shaq and Charles Barkley.
I mean, do you do stuff like that rather than go to WNBA where you make $260,000 a year?
Well, the rookie salary, I say, is only like $80,000.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
Don't matter for her though. She's already got NIL deals. She's already
Yeah.
making millions from State Farm and all of that other stuff.
Well, yeah, it is.
She's got her own shoe deal already.
But if somebody's going to offer you, I mean, you got to make your money now. I mean, she's at her pinnacle. She's not going to be more popular than she is now. I really don't think so.
And I guess she's really good with her money. She makes sure she does a lot of stuff with her teammates, includes everybody.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to do this. And she knows they don't have, the NIL money that, she has.
Yeah,
and she pays for a lot of stuff.
I believe she stays WNBA because she still wants to play basketball.
Right.
And not be a side
But
show.
right now, this next 2 weeks or whatever is the pinnacle of her career. The WNBA, I don't think she's going to be as big a star.
I think it'll get
she might be early.
more of a following, I think, because she's playing, I think.
So everybody had to declare by today if they're going to go to the WNBA.
Well, she's a senior, right?
Yeah,
she declared weeks ago.
She did, yeah. But I'm just saying, in general,
Well, I guess
there's people that have to declare right now.
Yeah, you don't have to declare.
Right in the middle, right in the throes of the Final Four, you have to, Am I gonna
Is
play?
Angel Reese senior?
Correct.
Yes,
I believe she's
yes.
So
eligible.
she's going WNBA, obviously.
I would think so.
She should get. I mean, she's good. She should get drafted, I'm sure. Clayton Clark is expected to go number 1, correct?
Yes.
And she'll go. Is it
Indiana?
Fever have the number 1
Yes,
pick.
Fever. There was a stat. Their ticket price for next season jumped from I think it was like $120 to $250.
It's
Because that
crazy.
projection.
It's
There's
crazy.
no way their tickets were that much before 120. There's no way.
That was the best seat.
Oh.
Like the most expensive, yes.
So I'll say 120 is. That's a lot.
Yeah, not even Bucks tickets are. No, it was the most expensive seat in the house.
Yeah. So anything else?
I wouldn't mind doing next week like the baddest 80s villains in movies.
Oh, okay.
Like
Cheesiest?
You could do both. I mean, just the best villains.
Cheesy, baddest villains
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Yeah, it doesn't, everybody always goes with the guy from the Die Hard, because he's the quintessential villain guy.
Right.
But I mean, there's all kinds of villains in these movies. I've got quite a few already listed down.
So what you're saying, you have a head start.
Yeah, you've been watching 80s movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I thought you did. I thought you watched you were
That's right. We have to get back with him watching
Yeah,
these
you gotta
things.
watch some of these movies. We need Rick here for that because he knows all those movies.
That old dinosaur.
Hop already threw out there John Lawrence from Cobra Kai.
Yeah, see,
Well,
that's
Karate Kid it'd be.
that's a good one. That's perfect.
How about, yeah.
Wax on.
Take out
wax
the
off.
legs, Johnny.
Sweep the leg.
Hop, come with some for next week. Think about it. We'll put some together because it's a good talking.
So how about closing thoughts?
Oh, let me get my closing thoughts.
Willie, you got any closing thoughts? We'll start with you.
My closing thoughts is that I'm probably going to lose some brain cells if this weekend. It's a state dartball tournament. It's usually a drinking party, and you play a little dartball.
He's going to lose more brain cells.
I've seen fights at state before.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
a
yeah,
dart
yeah.
ball.
What?
A double reverse.
Because they don't like. Because they don't like.
A fight at dart ball?
I heard this year they're actually going to have an octagon set up at state dart ball. If there's an argument, get in the octagon.
Yeah, the octagon.
That would
yeah.
be awesome.
Dartagon.
I like it.
Where you throw darts at each other, Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that's
stupid.
what my excitement is going to be for the weekend. Heading to Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
Oh, right. Guy, you going to go to Jacob Leinenkugel's?
They're closed on weekends, aren't they, you said?
Oh, they might be. I think they are.
Why
they're
would you
open
be
maybe
closed on
spring.
You guys ever been there?
No.
I've done the tour. It's all right.
Well, maybe that was. Where'd you go the one time you said it was closed? New Glarus?
No, New Glarus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we were gonna go there, but we couldn't. Remember, we were going to Minnesota. We were gonna stop there, but the kids weren't allowed. You had to be 21
You
over.
had to be 21 to go on
that was
tour.
that was a weekend.
Yeah, we should do New Glarus.
No, we got to go to Grand Rapids.
Sucks the weather.
First.
We're talking snow tomorrow. They're
It's
talking
supposed to be in the 50s
I gotta
this
go to
Wednesday,
weekend.
1 to 3 inches.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Amber
night.
got the same forecast.
Wow.
Hunter, do you?
Heavier than usual.
Sure, have to get out the real snowblower.
She wanted 1 to 3 inches on her vacation, on her spring vacation.
We might have to do it twice then.
She got 8 then. 8 inches.
Oh my God.
Oh, Christ.
Jace, you got any closing thoughts?
We're supposed to have baseball. We're supposed to have opening week of baseball, but that ain't gonna happen. We're supposed to play Union Grove on Wednesday. They're the number 3 team in the state. Looking like that's gonna be postponed until Saturday.
The Grovers are number 3.
They are very good. Yes.
How long did it take you to take care of the field today?
At Wrigley?
Yeah.
Pregame, we had no rain at all this morning. The guys got there like normal, got the tarp off. They actually had batting practice, so it was normal pregame. Obviously, a little more with the giant flag, the flyover, and the
how do you do
team.
today after the game then?
Yeah,
Like,
After the game, we were pretty much standing in the right field corner for a tarp pull from the 5th inning on because it was coming down.
it was coming down.
They
yeah.
played through it.
They it must have weren't raining more on the south side because the White Sox game went in rain delay.
Twice.
We were looking at Graham got the alert that the White Sox are in rain delay, and Dan had called him and said that it's possible, but it stayed south, and the umpires
Dan
played through
is-
it. Dan Kiermaier, head
Yeah,
groundskeeper.
Kevin Kiermaier's brother.
Correct. So we went back to the room, got ready. I went out and did the mound like normal post game. They actually did.
Did two old fat men yell at you from behind the dugout this time?
No.
Yeah. We actually almost got kicked out because the guy come over and looked at us. We're like, oh no, that's his kid. We're yelling, Jay!
You can't talk to groundskeepers.
He's looking at us like, you guys are dicks.
Boo!
We're booing him.
Post game, we did a full infield scrape. All the conditioner got removed because we didn't tarp it, and then.
So you got to scrape the conditioner off then?
I didn't do. I did the mound after the game.
What, they don't expect to play tomorrow?
No.
See now,
but we did chicken feed it after, so there's more conditioner laid down, and it got tarped immediately.
and then you're gonna scrape that chicken feed off of there again.
The year-round guys will. They'll do it again in the
Yeah.
They'll probably do it again in the morning.
See,
It's
back
supposed to rain though.
Back
so
in our
much.
day, first of all, originally in our day, we didn't even have any dryer or nothing.
It was conditioner.
Then they would put it on, like as I got towards college age, they would put it on and just leave it. So
Yeah,
that
that's what we did,
turns like to dust.
That's
and
how it screws your field
Yeah,
up.
it screws the field up, and then it gets into the grass.
That's what
and-
happened out at Porio.
They'll leave it on there all pretty much overnight. They'll probably have to put more down in the morning if it's not raining, and they'll drag it. But it looks like it's not going to let up all day, so they're probably going to postpone. tomorrow.
There's no game tomorrow for sure.
And then maybe they're saying even maybe Wednesday depending on the snow.
Put a dome on the thing. Jeez, quit being cheap.
Oh, we done yet?
Hey,
I love that talk.
Go ahead, Ed.
I've got a couple thoughts.
Oh, hey, we do play Waterford at the Rock on Thursday at 7:30.
That's dirt
Go to
ball.
watch Sharp Ball.
That's dirt
You
ball.
guys want to go?
We're
bring
going to
boxing gloves.
There's no octagon at the Rock. We can go hit some golf balls. We're members of Lux Golf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. See, hey, there's a plus. You can go drink and hit golf balls and then come to the game.
Ooh. I get a hot dog at the dog place. That was pretty good, though.
The dog.
The dog place is good there.
The sauce is Haas.
Haas.
Haas. Ooh, Haas. Du Haas.
Du hast.
Du Haas.
Du hast Minnick.
All right, I got a couple thoughts. First one, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's going to be an eclipse.
Yes.
Southern half of the country, pretty much coming up through like southern Illinois, kind of like where we were the last time.
I'm thinking about making a drive to Terre Haute.
You don't got to go anywhere. Racine,
Yeah.
Wisconsin, 91%. This is our coverage. Begins at 9:52, ends at 3:22. Maximum is 2:08.
Okay.
So
it's
we're gonna
pretty
have a
close.
good one.
I haven't got any glasses yet. I don't want to
When
really.
is that?
Monday the 8th.
Monday the 8th.
Yeah, it's Monday.
The sun's even out.
Yeah, well, right now we're at
I'm not
80%
buying
clouds.
Here's my thing. I ain't buying those $2 in glasses unless it's going to be sunny out.
He's going to get a welder's.
I'm not wasting it.
Here's my thing that I wonder. So that's like release time for like high school by the time it's over,
It's going to be weird.
where it's like,
It's going to get dark.
I mean, you're touching an area there where it's like you're not supposed to be outside if you don't have the glass. I don't know how close
You're not
that
supposed to
is.
look
You
up
just
at
don't
it.
look up at it.
Well, they say you shouldn't be outside at all because you're going to look up.
No. Well, you don't look up.
I look at the sun all the time.
Oh my God!
I work outside 24/7. I'm looking at the sun all the time.
And the moon's got green cheese on it.
How do you think I tell time?
You don't have whatever. Ed, more closing thoughts. Please move away from this. The moon talk.
I don't. So anyway, let me finish my thought.
My closing thoughts. I'm not buying you glasses when you go blind. I'm not going to help you around. Go ahead.
With a can.
Buy you a cane.
My favorite planet is still Uranus.
So, anyways, about this eclipse, my source from behind the dumpster at Culver's informed me it coincides exactly with Lizzo's trip to Dallas.
She quit though.
She's going to Dallas that day. So I'm not a forecast specialist, but
Where's our airplane flying from? Is it flying from New York? That's gonna be
it's the Spruce Goose. And also, yesterday I found a channel when I was in between games, like it's like channel 6.9, something like that.
69er.
Doing that.
Yeah, something like that. And it's all like the old sitcoms from the 80s. And I watched the first show with two gay parents, my two dads. You guys ever remember that show?
Greg Evigan and somebody else.
Yeah, the guy from PJ and the Bear.
Yeah.
So these guys, it's not really that. I kind of made that part up. The mom was a whore. So, but anyways, if you ever watch the show, it's like, can you believe they put this on TV? I don't know who's the dad, and I'm dying. So, you two guys were the last two guys I banged. Take my daughter. She's 12.
Paul Reiser was in that.
Yeah,
too.
it's Paul Reiser. Oh, I'm so neurotic. I don't know how to take care of a kid. And the other guy's, I'm so free-spirited. I drive my motorcycle with no helmet. You know, it's like, whatever. So anyways, they go downstairs. The episode I'm watching, it's 2 a.m. They're in New York City. So they leave, Greg's loft because he's got an artist loft. Probably, renting out for $25,000 a month, So they go down to get a milkshake at 2 a.m. There's a deli down below. Klawicki's Deli. Some old Polak is down there at 2 a.m. making milkshakes. Do you know who it was?
I do.
Who played Ed Klawicki?
I know.
Who is it?
Edwards Becky.
Dick Butkus.
Dick Butkus. I was like, this is the greatest show ever. How groundbreaking. Then right after it, the Hogan Family was on, and then Step by Step. So I was like,
Suzanne Summers, yeah.
I was like, fuck basketball.
Was Jesse Smollett sitting in the place eating a shake before he got
Juicy Smollett?
Right, yeah.
Before I got that was Subway. I'm sorry. He was
It's
going to
close,
Subway,
though,
not Kowicki's. I'm sorry.
What year did you guys graduate?
91.
22.
89.
89, because that show, I think, came out like in late 80s, early 90s.
Probably 87 to 89, right around. It was only like 3 years.
I watch a little bit, not a lot of it.
Yeah. That girl now on there, I looked it up on Wikipedia. She's now a lawyer.
Stacy something,
Keenan.
little girl.
Yeah.
Done-
Yeah,
she's
she
not
was on
actress
Step
anymore?
by Step then afterwards.
Actress anymore than she's just a lawyer.
Yeah, she just became a
Used
lawyer.
their money to get a degree.
Good for her.
Her parents didn't steal it. Nice.
Yeah.
That was the 90s. They didn't do
She
that
was
back
on
then.
the rowing team, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they did. The parents were crazy back then.
Yeah.
Well, the Nickelodeon parents. I heard about that. I didn't watch it yet, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that one's bad too.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so.
Touchy.
What's your last thoughts?
I don't got much. I'm on jury duty. That's cool.
Did you call?
Yeah, I got to go. 1 through 44. I was number 40 today. And if I would have been like 5 minutes later, I wouldn't have to go back. It's kind of a scam. You think it'd be like they take like 1 through 10. Even it was me, but it's not like unless like next time they would take like 45 through 80 or something next time. Maybe
That's how I got out of the Rittenhouse, because I was late. I got there later.
Yeah.
I was like 100 and something.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably just a formality because they maybe have another case came up and they got to see if they need jury. And hopefully it's only one case if it's 40 people in there.
They're like, we're going to make this guy come back because he's had it 4 times.
I wish Willie would have been on the Rittenhouse jury, because then we'd have got some insider info. I do know one guy that was on there. And because you hear all this stuff now, even how many years later are we? 3 years later? 4 years?
Something like that, yeah.
Three.
Three.
And you hear all this crap. Oh, he did this. He did this. The guy I know, flaming liberal, and he was 100% Rittenhouse was justified shooting those guys.
Yeah.
And this guy was anti-gun, pretty much American. He
Pretty much the complete opposite of what happened.
and he agreed even. But yet you hear on the news still to this day that what Rittenhouse did.
Oh, yeah.
It's
we
all
live in
bullshit.
Sheboygan. Remember, we live in Sheboygan?
Yeah, Sheboygan. That's right. Yeah, so it would have been cool to actually be a part of that, but it'd change your life. That kind of a trial.
I still got the check from it. I never cashed it.
Really?
They get pissed off at you. Yeah, cash the check. No,
What is it? 16?
$16.
Well, because what they do is then you'll be in the paper.
Yep.
For funds, like
Yeah.
they said today. That's why we tell you we don't. I mean, they track it, but then people calling you. You got money. The people like nosy people start calling you. You got money owed to you and blah blah. Because then people think, oh, they're getting money from. Then what happens is the flip side of that. Because I was thinking, then you get calls from like people selling shit.
Yep.
Because they think
there's
that
a
you got
list.
some money coming.
Yeah.
$16.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what today.
I can get like half a month of phone service for that, so that's cool.
Get McDonald's?
Maybe.
You can't even get 2 meals. That's a meal now is $10.
See, I order on the app, and I can definitely get 2 meals for that much.
Yeah, I got to get back on my app when I go there. See, you do get better. So
Hey,
I
get
get
a chicken's large fry for $5.
I get a phone call today. I'm up on a scaffold, and I'm busy. Get a phone call, answer it. And the same thing. Hey, yeah, this is Ed. Nothing. I'm like, then it's like, hello, and I'm like, you cocksucker. Say it out loud.
Robocall or whatever.
And I'm just about to hang up and just, hey, it was a real person. So I hung up and I'm like, oops. Hopefully it wasn't for a job or something. So I look up the number. It was a Detroit number. I'm laughing because, my brother wasn't there, but I was pissed because I had to stop work because I have to answer the phone pretty much or I have to return the call.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
So, yeah. Hey,
click.
I was like, oh, that might not be good. I hope that's not the lady that's writing my checks.
I was talking to a guy next to me, not you.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
That's what I've done that before too. Yeah, just because you'll say something because there is some stuff going on in construction site. Oh no, I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, found out a bitch next to me. So that's all I had. Just jury duty this week and nothing else crazy. So, mom and dad are out of town. So
yeah, we can get a party going here. Get some.
That's right.
Get some broads over.
We're gonna have a raver.
A rave.
Yeah.
That's even better than broads.
Yeah.
We'll get those glow sticks. I'll bring glow sticks.
Glow sticks. And,
I'll bring body paint.
Jace, what are you bringing?
Blow.
On that note, once again, we're the Basement Benchwarmers podcast.
0 to rushy rice
for Ed, Jace, and Willie, and Hop for stopping by. I'm Scott. Have a great week.
I hate goodbyes. Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Like give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.